Warning: this show contains content and language some may find offensive. It is intended for mature audiences only. If you are easily offended, do not like to hear explicit language, or just have a whack and horrible sense of humor, you should probably stop watching right now. If you are still here, it means you are awesome and want to have a good time with us. If that's the case, we salute you. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, found it. Veruca, sweetheart, I'm not a magician. Give me time. I want it now. What's the matter with those twats down there?
Motherfucking Frank Show. Oh, I didn't mean to stop it, but whatever.
Let's go.
All right, where is it? Why haven't they found it?
You know what it is? I had it turned down.
I'm not a magician.
I had it turned down for the turned down because of the PS5 being plugged in.
Yeah, that's right. We out here with the fives popping on the podcast.
Let's see if that's better.
Not the five popping.
I was thinking that in my head.
That's a little better, right?
Five popping.
Yeah, a little better.
My son thinks he's a 9-year-old blood.
Oh, Jesus.
Yo.
Does he?
He's out here calling you slime and shit.
That's
I had
super
to have
crazy.
a whole conversation.
Before we get started,
We're not doing that.
Yeah, I said the
Make
only
sure you
bees
like
you
and
know
subscribe.
is boxing broccoli in the backyard. Fuck out of here.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Not too
shit.
much on the young buck.
yeah, make sure you guys like and
You
subscribe.
really said that to
and all
him?
Good stuff.
Yeah.
That's mad funny.
His
Sorry,
mom-
Frank. I
his
don't mean to
mom-
like
his mom
trample
said-
over you, but
What
that
happened?
shit is hilarious.
His mom said
bro.
he gonna be getting sturdy on a farm. That shit had me crying.
That's wild.
He said the
farm.
only bees you know is boxing broccoli in the backyard
Yeah,
And maybe bicycle and broomstick.
yeah,
and beating if you keep going this route.
yeah. I didn't even think about the beating. I did think of books though.
Yeah. I was
Backhand.
I can't say I was thinking about no bloods. How old is he?
He's 9
Yeah, I definitely was.
Hell
and
no.
said it nonchalantly.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I said, "Yo, pull your pants up." He's like, "Why? You pants are sagging in your pictures." I'm like, "That was when I was 19. Like, you gotta relax." And I tried to break it down, like how there was a division between us and them, meaning like the young and the old.
Right.
Now, sagging is literally a choice, like meaning like everyone either chooses to do it or doesn't do it. It's not
Right.
like an age thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's kids that are in their teens that don't do it. You know what I mean? Back then, everybody in their
Everyone,
teens
yeah.
sagged.
Yeah,
Everyone.
I definitely don't do it. I've done
Nah,
it.
I don't.
Period.
I don't do it intentionally. Sometimes I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'll pull my pants
shit is
up,
just
but like,
I mean, I'm just a
Yeah,
long.
hell yeah.
I'm just a long back with a crack. So there's
Wow.
Oh.
sometimes I have no choice.
Not the
You know what I mean?
cheeks.
not
Wow.
No, it's a
Exactly,
divided
not the
spine.
You're
Not the
being cheeky.
eeks.
Not the eeks.
Being cheeky right
You can flip pancakes on them shits.
Wow.
Nah, I mean,
They don't know whether you're
there's-
coming or
maybe,
going, huh?
Maybe there's a bumpy. There's a baby bump. Like
A
that.
baby
now. A baby
bump?
bump booty.
This is very much pause. Very much.
Very much
Wow.
pause.
Diaper sliding off.
It's not something I can hide. So you know,
Or is it?
it's not. It looks like a surfboard.
Whoa.
Not riding on the surfboard.
Not wave running.
Wave running.
Wave Runner 2099.
Yo.
Well,
No backside is crazy.
Your
No
body
box.
jaw.
I'm all front.
That's
hilarious. TMI.
That was a good one.
That's wild.
Pause.
That was good.
That sounds staticky. I might have to switch.
Yeah,
that.
on
Yeah, the lower the background is really low and static.
Yeah, it's because of that splitter. I bet. I don't feel like changing all that shit right now.
It's all good.
Yeah, maybe during the break. Yeah.
Another
But
day.
what's good, y'all? I haven't seen y'all. I feel like it's been forever.
feel like I've been gone for too long.
Hold on. Welcome to the Just Being Frank show.
we missed that
like,
part.
share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We live. There we go. Yeah, you missed I&I, motherfuckers.
Yes, sir.
this shit
Yes,
off
sir.
right.
Kick it off.
So what's new with everybody in life?
I just been out of sight, out of mind, just chilling, taking it easy.
Staying in the
Taking
house
it
and
easy.
saving money.
Facts.
Shit is
Drink
expensive.
water and mind your
We,
business.
Shit
The
is-
wife sent me a picture today. She sent the fucking the projects people, you know what I mean, the housing authority. They called her and they were like, "Yo, we haven't got your paperwork." And she was like, "That's because I'm not giving it to you, motherfuckers. I'm not renewing my lease."
Period.
Yeah,
They were like, "What? You've been with us like 12 years." She was like, "I know, I'm out."
It's not gonna
Out.
be 13.
That's
out.
Home
She
buyer
sent
time.
me a picture of the letter she sent them and all that. I was like, "Word, how'd that feel?" Yo?
Yeah.
Yo, congratulations.
change.
Yeah, she was like, "It's bittersweet."
Big
I'm
moves, man.
sure. Like that's what she built.
bittersweet?
That was her. You know what I mean, it was just her and her kids before I came around.
Huh.
She built that shit from the. Obviously, she was income housing or whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
from her and her kids, she built that shit from the ground up.
Got you.
You know what I mean, and now she's about to lead that.
That shit's the rearview mirror, though.
Word.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people like to use it as a crutch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, stay in that lifestyle, stay in that
Hell
way.
Nah,
yeah.
we out. Fuck that.
Hell
Respect
yeah.
it.
That's why you can't move to circles. You always get caught in the loop.
There you go. That's 6 being 6, yo.
bar.
Great. Yeah.
Shit like that.
Shit like that. The conductor.
Don DeMarco.
I recently
That fucking pisses me off.
You recently what?
I recently realized that I'm now becoming the old nigga of
The young niggas.
Of
Now, how's that
the
feel?
old nigga, the young nigga. It's fucking weird.
This
This
the
is
middle
why
child.
It's weird because all this shit y'all niggas told me, now I'm telling everybody else, and I'm like, what the
Share the wealth,
fuck?
my
Yeah, I
guy.
don't.
going on?
It doesn't feel weird to me though, because like I feel like I was already ahead of my time, anyways. So when you have that like kind of feeling and outlook on life, you like almost never age, but never,
It's more so like I
but
should
get
appreciate.
but get
You're
wiser
timeless.
with years. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Timeless, my guy. Timeless.
Yeah.
It's like I
Wisdom
should
is timeless.
appreciate it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
I hit
necessarily
it.
playing catch up, but I'm like, damn, like everything they're saying was true. So now when I tell people that are like younger than me, like teenagers, like trust me, I thought the same way you thought. This was a bunch of bullshit. It's not.
I catch
It's
myself
not.
telling my kid shit that my dad told me, and I'm like, fuck, 'cause I'm just like him.
See, I didn't. Yeah, my dad left to get the milk. So.
Yes, we know.
Daddy is
But I
you.
just saying, so I ain't never.
Crazy.
Actually,
Hence the missing on the back of the carton.
Yo.
Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man? Wow.
That shit is.
I
he's
wonder
not
if
even
that's where-
sad though. He's like
Oh shit!
On the carton, though.
throwing money.
I got you.
Yeah, I know.
Everywhere
And there's the
Throwing
milk.
child support.
Missing,
Everywhere. but
loving
child
family,
support.
looking reward.
Reward is crazy.
He's got a bitch bent over.
Oh shit!
Yo.
The reward is your son.
And the ones.
He's holding up a milk box with his face saying missing on it.
That's wild. It just keeps going.
I was gonna say that picture's got another picture of him with the.
That would be nuts.
Pulls
That's
up to
cool.
collect
It's like
the
See,
when
reward.
that's one of those sketches.
That's
Hell
the
yeah.
clip. That's the clip.
Dun, 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 dun.
Daddy wasn't there.
Daddy wasn't there is wild.
He made it to skim milk.
Damn, we're naming episodes already.
Daddy wasn't
Shit
there.
ain't even been on 10 minutes yet.
Word. Like,
Wow.
share,
Making
subscribe.
It
shit
bees
happen.
like that. It bees like that.
Oh, 100%.
Say less.
Yeah.
I was
Say
wondering
let's
how
do more.
did Say No More become Say Less? I mean, I understand it, but like, why did they change it? Why did
Why
the
did they
younger
change-
generation? Why did y'all generation change it? I.
Fucking no, we just do
We
shit.
get straight to the point, nigga.
We just be doing shit, I guess. I don't
How
know.
about that?
You know what?
though? How about it means the same thing?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it
I've
does
always
a-
talked about it. It's
No,
just a
but-
shortened version.
Same way
Yeah,
say-
but like
Dude,
it
just
actually
like-
means two different things, but in that
You're
context.
saying less, but meaning the same thing, or say no more means you don't need to say anymore.
It's-
I
Which is-
get
Listen,
it.
you went from
Right.
more words to 2 words.
Yeah, that's
Say
it.
less.
But it can also be the same exact thing.
It literally is the
saying.
same exact
That's what we're
thing.
saying.
I thought you were saying it was
Like say
Nah,
no
we're
more.
not arguing.
Like nah, you don't have to say no more.
Oh, yeah.
Literally
And then
means say less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or say no more is like bet.
Minus words.
Yeah, say less is bet.
But so is say no more. Like,
Right.
I got this.
But
Say
if
no more.
you-
I got this.
But now,
You know what I mean?
but now use that in any other context. and you can't do it.
No, you know what it is? It's all about, in a lot of cases, shortening it down for ease.
Not semantics.
You know what I mean? So, like, because you're actually saying less and saying less, you're saying less words, so it's quicker, it's less syllable.
Say less.
If you notice, it's everything that kind of does that. Instead of hot dog, I don't know, I guess glizzy.
Nah.
That's not the same thing.
How do we go there?
But what I want to know is how did glizzy, which we used to refer to a Glock as a glizzy, how did that become a hot dog?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How did glizzy turn into glizzy? I don't understand.
I still don't understand it either.
I was walking by a food truck. It was a hot dog food truck, and the dude goes, "I want a glizzy with all the attachments."
Oh shit!
That shit is hilarious. All the attachments is crazy.
I was like, "What?
Super pause.
That's like hyper pause.
Attachments?
Yeah, he's like, "I want glizzy with all the attachments."
Ketchup,
Super
mustard,
Saiyan
relish.
Yeah, I've never called
like,
a fucking top. I've only called it a top or a condiment. I've never called it a fucking.
No, you're not catching on. The reason because we call a Glock a glizzy, so all the attachments would be all the condiments. That's why he's like, I'm off one beat.
I'm off one beat. I'm off one beat. You notice that? I'm one step behind.
In this case.
You know, and I think even in the last
It's the
case, I just dropped some
with the more
funny
and
shit, and we moved on. I think you just gotta move in a little bit. That's probably better.
Said stop eating a Big Mike. Pause. A Big Mike sandwich.
It's improvement.
Pause.
What the hell?
I was thinking Big Mac.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you were.
It didn't work.
Where'd you meet him?
At McDonald's, actually.
I don't want to meet anybody.
Say less. Say less. Say less.
Say less. Say no more.
Say no more. That shit's wild.
So, R.I.P. Iron Sheik from WWF, man.
The old ass nigga.
Iron Sheik passed away.
With the curled up boots?
Mm-hmm. He stabbed
I
them
thought
things
he's been gone.
Nah.
What was he, like 99?
He said with the curled ass boots.
He did have the curled boots, though.
He was 60 when I was watching wrestling.
Nah, I think he was in his 40s.
Jeez.
Yeah, but that was only 6 weeks ago.
What? Aren't you older than me?
No.
No. Do you think people,
Damn.
like, the
That'd be
guys
a
in
time
wrestling-
paradox, huh?
Yeah, right.
The guys
He's
in
a
wrestling
time
definitely
traveler.
take steroids, yo.
Most of them.
Yeah, so
99.9.
Please don't expect them to have long lives.
Yeah,
I think everybody in baseball should be allowed to
I mean,
take
he
steroids.
made it. He
We're
made
talking
it.
about wrestling.
all I know
No,
is
you said steroids. You said steroids, so it brought me to
I
that.
think everybody in every
he should talk
sport
mad
do
shit
what the
about
fuck they
Hogan.
want.
Yeah, he did.
Both of them niggas is bums.
Shit.
Bum ass.
Dead or alive.
Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something, brother.
Somebody
Macho
told
Man's
me
my
that
guy. That's the savage.
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan's
Ultimate
brother.
Warrior used to be my shit.
Somebody
Don't tell
told
me
me
there's
that
two
Hulk Hogan
Hogans.
said brother instead of saying the N-word. So every time he said brother, that's what he meant.
That's what all white guys like him were saying.
Yeah.
Like him?
Yeah.
You're not included?
Yeah.
But he wasn't like,
Hey, brother.
no.
Let me tell you something, brother.
You know what?
Yeah.
Brother
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But it was like his way.
Brother, please.
It was his way. It was his way of letting you know he was down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't look at it like he was replacing like the N word though. That's crazy.
This brother's out his mind.
Nah, brother.
Oh shit.
It was with the hard R too.
Brother, what?
We're brothers for life.
Brother.
Good evening,
You
Mom.
know one thing, brother.
My brothers.
Thank you.
My brothers.
Brothers done started something.
Yo, brothers done started something is crazy. My brothers.
Wanna try? My brothers. Where my brothers at? No, I'm just-
Where my brothers at?
we're right here, brother.
Name of this episode, Brother.
Brothers with attitude.
Oh, brother.
With a hard brothers with a hard R.
Brothers.
Straight
Brothers.
brothers.
Brothers with an attitude.
Brothers with an attitude. BWA is crazy.
Yeah.
Ow, it hurts.
Yo, you gotta pause, man.
Pause.
The brothers hurt, huh?
This brother's dying.
Yeah.
His brother's changing colors.
You know what?
Great.
Macho Man was my guy though.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, that man was on so much cocaine.
You know what's funny?
Yo, he be moving. His feet.
You know what's funny? I'd
be like,
be doing it.
I
What?
Yeah,
watched
good looks, brother.
Nah, but
That's safe.
different.
But that's not really.
I was told
Hulk
that was his character. That was supposed to be that. Like that was the whole reason
He was
said
the
it.
blonde brother.
I got a question.
Tropic Thunder and shit.
Chocolate Thunder.
He's the tan thunder.
So as men, right?
He's
How do you
spray
feel?
tan thunder.
How do you feel when
Spray
people call
thunder.
you son?
Son.
Like out and about, right?
I
You
feel-
doing something?
It took me a
Depends,
while to get adjusted.
It depends.
It depends on the context.
Exactly, the connotation of it. Like if one of these guys are like, "Damn, son," like I
Nah.
don't take it any other way.
They don't use it that way no more.
But if I'm arguing with somebody or I'm having an altercation and they try to son me by using
Listen
son,
here, son.
right?
What if
now
they-
I'm feeling away.
What if
Listen
they
here,
called
son.
you? What if they called you daddy?
I'm feeling even worse.
Listen here, daddy.
You gotta follow up with a fist. brother.
Listen here, daddy.
Daddy is crazy.
Listen here, father.
The Spanish dudes call you Poppy.
That's what I tried to say.
Right,
With,
Yeah, we talked about that
Yeah, it's true.
Same thing.
She was like, nobody says that. Like, yes,
Okay.
they do.
all the time.
Like daddy.
Poppy.
She tried to say that it's only older guys.
Poppy
but
don't
nah,
do that.
it's
Poppy.
always that poppy shit. I
don't
think
know.
this.
I
I,
guess
think I think this under generation, like you're dealing with, like within probably like 12 to like 16, 17. You know what I mean? They're not doing it, but there's definitely young niggas still poppying it. It's crazy.
They're looking for their father.
Poppy,
Yeah.
what you doing? You out
When
poppying?
you say poppy, I imagine him doing the dance. Hey,
Stop
papi.
chime.
The child-
Poppy lock and drop it.
Poppy. Fucking drop it. This guy.
Like, don't pie me. Don't poppy me.
Waving the wife beater like a helicopter.
shit.
P.D. Pablo.
You gotta chill.
Poppy Pablo.
Poppy Pablo is crazy.
Papa don't preach.
I think
Yo.
David Ortiz did something. He had nations
Calling him Big Poppy.
Calling him Big Poppy.
Yeah, he
It's
did.
Big Poppy over there.
I mean,
That's crazy.
I never even thought about that, and I'll say that about him and not even think twice.
But
about
that's
it. I'll be
like,
Big Poppy.
but that's like saying,
Like, I don't
like,
even think about that shit.
calling someone the father of rap, like the originator. Like, I don't know who
yeah.
you would call that personally, but
I wouldn't call him
Father
Poppy
of
a rap.
yeah,
Poppy
what-
rap.
I wouldn't say Poppy a rap.
I know where it all started from, but
the Poppy of rap is crazy.
I would say father of rap. Like, see, I feel like that's just a situation where you just don't use that word.
in
though.
Spanish, would they would say papi a rap, right?
I don't know.
You
I
gotta
think they would
chill.
say Padre.
Yo, this
Padre
is
of
too
rap.
much.
Mi padre.
Yeah, maybe. No, that's like straight Spanish. That's like proper Spanish.
It's like
There's
pie.
gay Spanish.
It's like pie. Pie is better.
Pie.
Yeah.
Bye.
Everyone,
I think that's short for
everyone likes
paisan.
pie.
That's
Pie.
comes from paisan.
Pie.
Pie.
Pie is better. Tu pie.
So what actor was saying it? If everyone, like, I don't know if he said call each other love, and like how they do in
Whoa.
in-
That
gotta
was Puff
chill.
Daddy.
They do
That
it-
was Diddy, right?
No. It's a older actor
'Cause he calls
that
himself
played
Love
Magneto
now.
in X-Men. He's talking about over in
But he's-
London.
but he plays for the
he's
other
not.
side.
He's not talking.
Oh, you're talking about
like that.
LUV, love. Love. Like, yeah, love.
like-
I know what you're saying.
Like he said if it, but the way he said it, he was just talking about it'd be more positive thing. Like
Well, you just call each
Just
other beloved. You don't
people
have
in
to say
general.
love.
I still don't think you should
Or
say
maybe
that
it's
to
an
a man.
equivalent.
I feel like
Beloved?
beloved is
But-
disrespectful.
Beloved is very
That's how
much
I
male.
take it disrespectful.
I mean,
I've
female.
never.
You think
yeah.
beloved is female?
You should mention like. it
What
should be
about dearly
bro,
beloved?
Yeah, no. Beloved
Yeah.
is
Universal.
yeah. I think so personally.
Yeah, that
I
doesn't-
and I also think of how it's.
That doesn't have to
depending
be
on
a.
how it's used.
That's not a submissive thing.
For me, beloved is
Yeah.
condescending. When a man says it to another man, like beloved,
Yeah.
like, I take it condescending as
It's
hell,
kinda
like
gay.
son, like
The,
Yeah,
the
I've
name,
never been
the
called it,
name
but-
David means beloved.
Happy
I didn't
Pride,
know
motherfucker.
Yeah. So
that starts getting to a scenario.
happy
though,
pride,
like,
motherfucker.
where-
beloved father.
But then you start getting into that territory of like where a lot of words originated from in their first meetings into like how they're used now derogatory. How could you kind of, in a sense, it kind of makes it to where no matter what you're called, it shouldn't be offensive because everything almost meant something else at one point.
You know why they call white people honkies?
Like weird was associated with people that were a little bit more into mysticism and like eclectic. Like it wasn't like
They're
weird.
estranged.
Like now, if you call somebody weird, they'll take that
It's negative.
offensive.
It's a negative
You know what I mean?
connotation.
But back then, weird, you wanted to be weird. You wanted to be associated with the weird. There's actually a book I think called like The Way of Weird. Where
See,
you
I just
learn.
look as like weird as just different.
It was that, but it was like on a high upper
I know what you're talking
echelon.
about. Yeah.
I just recently learned the whole speaking of words and how they become like the connotation changes. Why they call why the racial slur for white people is honky.
I never used that one.
Because we're always like, get out of the way, huh?
Nah, but actually you're very close. So what would happen? I don't remember the exact time. It was like the 20s or 30s, something like that. prostitution. When the when black prostitutes were popular, the white guys would come for them, but they wouldn't get out of their car, so they would sit outside and honk. So the black prostitutes started calling them honkies. So there's a honky outside. You know what I mean, and then it just translated into what it is now.
Didn't you just say it was because of the honking?
But he was talking about traffic. Like he
I
was
was just
making a
talking
joke,
in
but he
general.
was
Okay.
close.
Human
I was always talking
trafficking.
about white people always honking their horn on some get out of the way shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You guys are all Karens, huh?
Oh shit! I don't know. I'll be
We're-
Karen.
Karens and Carls.
I'll be Karen about none of that.
They voted on this.
What is it?
Ah, fuck.
Kyle.
Like the
It's
guy
Kyle.
name?
The guy
Yes.
name is Kyle.
Hold on.
Oh no, Kyle's a
Or
white dude.
Brad.
Kyle's a white guy. That
Nah, Brad's a cool name.
Brad.
Yeah.
Karen male
It's like
version.
a douchebag name. Like,
So what is the
Brad,
male version
Brad.
of Karen?
It's Kyle. I swear it is.
I feel like it's.
Let's see.
There's no way it's Kyle. That's like a white dude who like
Because
punches.
Karen is Karen because you know it's
punches
Karen.
walls.
Yeah, a white dude that punches walls.
Or
Terry.
slides down the wall.
Terry.
Terry.
That
That's
don't,
that
that don't
no,
work.
that's
Nah,
kind of
that
true.
feels like a
Terry.
woman.
When have you
That's-
met a Terry that's not like, a
Terrence.
Terry that's a male?
I don't think I ever have met a Terry that's a male that
But it's
wasn't
not.
a straight
It's
snitch.
not as popular. That's the problem.
I've met like 2 or 3 in my whole life, and they were all straight snitches.
That's a
Terry's?
Karen.
Yeah,
That's a fucking Karen.
I think he's right.
But the problem is Terry's not a popular male name anymore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not that it was super popular back in the day either. But I've definitely met a few male Terrys. I'm going to say they're all kind of
I
like
don't
bitch
wanna know
asses.
any- Anybody
Military
named
or male Terrys?
I actually do. I actually do
militaries.
know one Terry. Actually, now I'm thinking about.
Excuse me, Caucasians. Why is
Yes?
Honkies. No,
Excuse me.
You called?
why is the nickname for Richard Dick?
That I have no
Yo,
clue.
what the fuck was that?
It's like
about?
out of
I don't
nowhere.
know
too.
how-
No,
that
because I have an Uncle Richard, and go ahead and call
Uncle
him Dick.
Dick?
Go
It's
ahead
crazy.
and like back in his day, go ahead and try and call him Uncle Dick.
So they used to
Unless
call,
you were like clearly fucking around. He did not. You were not calling him Dick.
when you were giving somebody
That's
like
interesting.
like real talk, like tough love, real shit. It was called straight dick.
You gotta relax.
Yeah.
Way back in the day, dead ass, yo, no bullshit.
Nah, you gotta
I'm not
relax.
playing.
So
with you.
I had him. I was straight dicking him the other day, and
It's like what?
that's what
Pause.
I'm saying. Like that would.
That's-
How does that? I've never.
But
heard
that's
that.
before dick was a sexual term.
What?
That's
I'm
what
just
I'm
saying.
When was that?
Dick has never.
Back in
what?
like the 30s.
You know what?
Nigga, I think cavemen were even using dick.
Come suck my dick.
That's wild. That's always been a term. That's crazy.
Translation: don't be a dick.
You call him a prick.
Dick is crazy.
Yeah. So this is the shit, though, right? I ain't never heard that in my
No,
entire
'cause
life,
it's
and
wo-
I've heard a lot of things. I've heard a lot of sayings, but this is the problem. I know he's probably right because he'd be right about.
Here it goes.
He'd be right about some weird
I don't know what
shit.
you're talking about.
He's that guy.
He'd definitely be right about some weird shit, though. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Stop
Straight
dicking
dick is
around.
crazy.
Yeah, he always be dicking around.
Got the fun
Stop
facts.
straight
So when
dicking.
Richard Nixon was in office, they had like
Dick
straight
Nixon.
dick
He was
shirts.
Dick.
Dick
Dick
Nixon.
Nixon.
Dick
Dick Nixon is wild.
Dicky.
Dick Nick.
Hi, I'm Dick.
Dick Nick.
Vote for Dick.
Dicky.
Vote for Dick.
Yeah, vote, please.
I didn't do it.
Oh man, I wish I got been
Fuck him right
around
in
for
the
that.
pussy.
Oh damn, you probably originated that. to be honest.
Oh shit.
You had that ready.
Right, always.
Dick Nixon is crazy.
Dick Nixon. I can't.
Kiss my cunt, you motherfucker.
Yo,
Dick Gear.
Dick Gear.
like dicks.
Dick Shifter.
No,
is
think of
crazy.
all the names, the Richard names, and then replace them with Dick. So you got Dick Gear.
Dick Ann.
Dick Pryor.
Dick Murray.
Dick Pryor. Dick Marie.
Dick Marie.
Dick Tracy.
Dick Stevenson.
Yo,
No, that's
Dick-
Richard Tracy.
Dick Fitzwell.
That's crazy.
Yo, but imagine
I use that
your
for a
first
prank
name
call
Richard, your last name Johnson, your Dick Dick, your double Dick.
Wow.
Dick Johnson.
Fuck. Isn't that a porn
You're
category?
double dong.
Double Dick.
Double
Double
dick.
dong.
Double.
Not a ding dong.
Not a ding dong. Brother knocking.
Fucking.
Yeah, we used to do that shit as a kid. A lot.
Brother knocking?
Right.
Wait, what?
Not the brothers.
Definition.
You know,
of
for
that.
replacing. We used
Nah.
to,
It's
knock
still
Nah.
not okay.
We called it knock and run, whatever you want to call it.
You
Ding dong
would
bitch.
brother rig it too?
dude, brother Riggett.
Brother
I
Riggett.
That's even what everyone called it, whether you're a black Puerto Rican or white. We all call
brother.
What, Rick?
Brother.
well, I'm talking about the N-word.
Right. Right. So now it's brother though.
Yeah.
Brother Riggin.
See, I just say Mickey Mouse.
What?
I say Mickey Mouse that shit because I can't say the other one.
We're 80s.
Brother.
I would say we were 80s inner city kids. We all
there,
called
brother.
it brother knocking.
Brother knocking is wild.
That sounds crazy.
Sounds like you're
I
knocking
call it
brothers.
ding dong,
Right.
ding dong ditch.
Oh, you can
Yeah,
dig
ding
and
dong
dash. Yeah, it elevated because, like, I don't know, just
Quickly.
things changed. Yeah.
I just didn't want to say that.
Well,
so
because
I
you're
said something
younger
different.
than us. You're like
No,
four.
only
You're
a couple
4 years
years,
behind us,
3 to
brother.
4
I'm talking
years,
about
yeah.
when we were.
Oh, yeah,
listen,
yeah.
when
No,
we
I
were
get you.
8
I
and
get
9
you.
years old,
I get
you
you.
were 3. You weren't
Right,
doing
right.
that
No,
shit.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
Right.
Oh, you're a young buck?
No.
Well, no, he's just younger.
He was
than-
around
Just younger
when-
than them. We're the same generation.
He was around for Dick Nixon.
Pause.
Little Nicky?
I wasn't even.
What
I
the
was alive when he
fuck?
was alive, but not president. Because he was president in what, the 60s or 70s?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was long gone when we popped up.
Speaking
What's
of
the
70s
first
and
election
shit,
that you actually remember?
I'm almost done with Snowfall.
Dukakis.
Enjoying?
Dukakis?
Not
Dukakis
enjoying.
Dukakis versus I think
not enjoying.
Reagan or Bush.
But
Still
not-
watching.
Oh, wait. What season are you on?
5.
Wait, what are you watching?
Snowfall.
It's
Snowfall.
a great show, yeah.
I'm on like the middle of 5 right
What
now.
year was that?
Okay.
1988. Yeah, Bush versus Dukakis. That's
They
the,
just
that's
had
the
the
That's what
first.
you remember?
That's the first.
Dukakis.
That's the first
They just
election.
had the
I remember.
wedding with the acid and shit.
It sounds like
That's the
an
last
insult.
episode I watched
Oh
Dukakis.
shit.
before I came
I
here.
think he almost won.
Oh yeah.
Dukakis
You're
almost
in.
won.
Oh, yeah,
Dukakis for
fully
office.
Dukakis almost
if
decocked
I'm gonna
Bush.
watch it, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
He cocked the bush?
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you how I feel.
Dukakis
when I'm
All
done.
right, we're having cross combos
Interesting.
here.
I can't wait.
What's
Sorry, my bad.
Up? No, what was the combo though?
You had mentioned 70s and shit, and I was like, speaking of, I was telling him that I almost finished watching Snowfall because he's the reason I'm watching Snowfall because he told me to watch the shit.
Because he's a brother.
Yes.
I got a show for you.
Well, you started watching it, or you
I
haven't?
did. I think I'm on like the first
Oh,
2
you got time
episodes
to go,
of the
brother.
second.
Yeah, I'm
second
I'm
season.
almost done. Like,
It's a great show once
I've
you
only
lock
watched
in,
the
yo.
first couple episodes.
yeah, I'm
But
definitely
it's
locked
fake.
in.
The brother.
It's great.
I've watched the latest season of Dave.
So have I.
I
I've seen them all.
started watching.
Yo,
it
the last
first
episode's crazy.
I started watching
Yeah, it
Dave
is.
all over again.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Dave is hilarious.
Well,
Yo,
Dickie?
the last season, one of the seasons or episodes,
got
he's dropped
one
a
there.
dope ass song too.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Lil Dicky's one of those guys who just gets bored and tries shit and it works.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, I'm gonna rap. Did it? Worked. I'm gonna make a TV show.
Yo,
Did it?
But he
Worked.
uses that awkward white guy.
That's the shit. Like,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
his,
doing what he knows.
hilarious.
that's his
He's good at
mo.
Yeah, it works
That's
for
his
him.
mo.
what I'm
He's
saying. He
good at it.
uses his- Yeah.
And I will say
Very
though,
good
you
at it.
never know what to fucking expect from dude.
Nope.
Never.
Never.
Even if it's shit that's like simplistic in essence.
I honestly don't think it is,
No, so a lot of it's
because
not.
there's a lot of people who can't pull that off.
Hell no.
The awkward
I'm
He's
just-
the only person
Yeah.
that can pull that off.
I'm just talking about like when you hear him rapping shit. You know what I'm saying?
You think he's simplistic in his
No,
rap?
no, no.
Some
you're
of the
missing-
shit he says is pretty simple, but it's so like
but,
it's dopely
you're not,
simple.
and you're not expecting it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
like it's unorthodox. You think he's going this way, and it goes this
it's
way.
definitely
and it's
unpredictable
fire,
rap.
yo.
yeah.
Even though there's the simplicity to it, it's like super unpredictable,
And
which
it's
makes it complex.
and it's super clever.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
dope.
I'm I'm a Dave fan.
I definitely am. Hell yeah.
Makes sense, Caucasians.
Oh shit.
Brother Dick.
We must stand together.
Tell you, some of these
stand
shows-
together.
I remember fucking stumbled onto his video a long ass time ago. I don't know if someone sent it to me or what, but
Which one?
It was his. It's called like I think his girl's ex boyfriend or something like that. And it's this is back in like I want to say 2009. Maybe I'm going back too far.
I can't even remember how I stumbled across him.
Yo,
Trying to get
2009,
me
I was in
drunk, I
sixth
swear to
grade.
God, every time I come here. Kentucky Coolers. Black Cherry. Some of these shows they make though, like Snowfall, Power, like they do these shows
I
so
got
well.
bored with Power.
10 years ago.
I'm- there's
so
no-
2013.
I got bored with Power, but this last what is it?
The
season
Tyreek
3?
one?
Yeah, it was whack in the beginning, but this last one was juicy.
It picked up.
What
I
what
literally
season?
stopped
What
watching
show?
Power 3 episodes before the very
It's
end.
Power,
of the
It's
whole
Power
shit.
Book
Go-
2 or some shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ghost.
I think they're on book 3,
Yeah, I didn't watch none.
No,
of
they
those.
got a bunch of books, but like,
whatever the last one is.
well, you don't know because they're all out at the same time.
Right.
Oh.
There's Raising Canaan. There's Tommy, then there's Tariq. The Tariq one started off kind of corny, and it could have been just because
we already
we were
know
used
Ghost's
to
story.
Yeah, it could have been just whack because of that. But I think it's season 3, right?
Yeah.
So season 3, it got a little juicy. I bought in. I bought in definitely.
Yo, but that last episode, they did too much. I hate when like they have to
Slightly.
rush to finish all the storylines.
You could tell it was
Yeah.
you could tell when it's a rush.
Yeah, if you can't close that properly, don't even start
I
down
feel like
that
that's what
path.
happened with Game of Thrones, Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, so the
there's a lot
last
of
season
filler
of
and
Game
a
of
lot of
Thrones
shit.
was trash.
Nice.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's universally
not
agreed.
with that dragon one.
Yeah, but that's not the last. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we're talking about Game of Thrones.
Just
not
Like you're talking about just
Targaryen.
finishing off altogether.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can always
they-
tell by the last episode
Yeah,
they were
they
rushing
rushed,
through
yo.
shit. Yeah.
So
The
well, you know
transitions
what?
don't make
There's
sense.
some
The series
There's
finale.
some shows that
Yeah.
ended dopely though. Like I think Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, yes.
I
Or
think
in the spin-offs are dope.
Ozark.
ended dopely.
Yeah.
Even though I was kind of upset that there was no more of it.
Ozark is fire.
Yeah. that was
I
a
think
fire-ass show.
Sons ended well, but
don't
I
like the
wasn't
ending.
satisfied.
What show?
I wanted more.
Sons.
I gotta watch that. What's that?
Sons could have been dope
Sons.
if you know what, like let it end to where they somehow made it out with with like a way he turned shit legit, like he killed the last person.
Yeah,
and
but
then,
everything
and
can't
then he
happen
rides
that
off
way.
into this exactly.
It's Hamlet.
But do you really want
I
to
know,
see the
but
gangster
still,
win
fuck
in
all
the
that.
end? You got to think about that too.
Kinda,
That's what I'd be
just
wanting
because
to
it'd be
see.
different. And
Because
then
that-
from
right.
but
I'm
he
with
didn't.
Frank.
He did not win.
and then but
in the end
Whoa,
of the
I
show.
haven't seen it.
But I
Right,
like
that's
the
what I'm
fact
saying. I don't wanna-
that you
I don't
could
wanna
bring
ruin
him back in the future as like an old, like he rode off solely to that was his way he
Don't
could get them
Rode off into the
legit.
sunset?
I and him haven't seen it.
The way they ended it though, they did it perfect for a spinoff. Like to continue it in another generation.
Sons of Anarchy, you seen it?
Yeah, I've
Sons
seen
of-
it. Yeah,
Sons
Yeah.
is fire.
I became a fan.
I actually
Is that
have the
on
complete
Netflix?
season in my car right now. I found out on a clean out. It's a whole box.
I've watched it a
What's it
couple
on?
and
times.
everything.
It started getting
DVDs.
crazy though. They started popping
It's on
everybody.
FX.
You know what I mean?
See, that's
Everyone
what I-
started dying, and I was just kind of like,
See,
all
to
right,
me,
now y'all
that's-
getting away with too much murder
But I
here.
feel like when they start doing that, that's when they're reaching. They're
Wrapping
like
it up.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
They're wrapping
Yeah.
it up.
Because I'm like, yo, there's no way you're killing all these people without arising some kind of suspicion.
Yeah.
All of these people, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, you're getting crazy. I run every corner, pop. You're like, again?
You got that body, brother.
Right,
It's
like, where are
sticking.
y'all burying these people?
Yo, but that's what I think that's what makes Snowfall realistic. A little
Yeah,
bit, you know what I'm
because-
saying? It's a
I
little
don't
more
know.
true to-
It was realistic, but some of that shit is a reach. Like
Like
these guys
what?
are having
Give me an
full blown shootouts in broad daylight.
In the 70s in California, that's how it is, bro.
yeah, I know.
And
Like,
still-
I'm not arguing that.
I'll say
but
that shit
Still.
definitely.
We live here.
I know.
Hey, you know
I can't
what it
speak
is?
about what I don't
it's
know.
when the
but-
when the story isn't how they got away from the cops. It's just established.
Yeah.
So it just
is.
jumps forward and they're home chilling.
Like,
it's
come
like,
on,
come
man.
on.
Somebody
you
looking
were
for you.
just, yeah,
And you do
were
know this
just-
is based off of a true story, right?
Okay,
it's
so I've been
based.
waiting for you to say that. So there's actual whole interviews with Freeway, and
Where
he
he said
flat out
no?
said no. This is not his story, and they've tried to consult him, and he told them to fuck off because he wanted to talk to them about it.
So they took his
before
story
it
against his
happened,
will.
and they basically, and they did what they did, and then they came to him after they ran out of material, and he was like, nah, fuck y'all. I
already
tried to
fucked my
talk to
shit
you.
up,
You ain't nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
Like, he
but
was
you
like,
know what,
Franklin
though?
is not me in any way, shape, or form, except he sold a bunch of crack and made money off it and got really fucking rich.
You know what,
That's
though?
where the similarities end.
You know what though? It's funny because it
That's
could
what he
be.
said.
So did the writers of the story get it from other people that were outside looking?
No,
in?
they made it up.
All right. So
No,
if they
they didn't.
completely
Like,
made, I'm talking.
The only real part to having Franklin has with Freeway, the only commonality is
you don't
he
think
was
he
the,
would exaggerate his shit? He's
was
not-
the CIA connection.
Right. That's the
The
biggest
CIA
part.
connection. The fact that he got really fucking rich and he was the first one with crack.
Right, all
and
the
all
other
of
stuff is
that shit is true,
exaggerated.
but all the other shit
yeah,
is bullshit.
we
no, we
understand
know
that.
that.
But what I'm saying though is that even if like that person's claiming that
gotta
that
remember,
shit's not
based.
true, it's based on right. Of course, there's going to be made up drama in
yeah.
between. You can't know every conversation exactly
Right.
how every emotion went
impossible.
down, right? You got to have some shit in there. But at the end of the day, you can't. I don't know if I would want the story from him as well because you know he's first and foremost he ain't going to try and make himself out to look bad in any shade
course
of
not.
light,
Right.
Right. So we all know that that's true. From time to time, we go through shit. Right, like I don't know about y'all, but not every situation is always handled stoically.
Do you know
You know
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
Right.
Do you
So-
know why he's out?
No, not really. I don't
So
pay attention to
so
that
okay,
shit.
so when I started watching Snowfall, I heard you telling me in my head that it was a story of him. So I ended up seeing like a Vlad like snippet on YouTube interviewing him about it, which made me go down that rabbit hole. And Rick Ross, there's an actual documentary on how the fuck did I find it? Yeah, I Googled it and I was able to find it, where he tells that whole story or whatever about Rick Ross taking his name. And he mentions the whole Snowfall shit.
This guy's just a hater.
Maybe it's possible.
Yo, think about this.
Oh, now I remember what I was getting. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, my bad. I just didn't remember where I was going with it. So he got sentenced to life with no possibility of parole. And while he was in jail, he ended up doing 10 or 20 years. I think it was 20.
It was 20.
Yeah, it was 20. He ended up doing his law research, and they were trying to RICO him because of him having other territories in other states. And he was able to make it into basically, long story short, a long criminal stint. It wasn't a bunch of different shit. It was all one long bender, basically.
Bender.
That's how he was able to get it lowered to like life in 20, 25 years or whatever. And that's how he was able to get out. So that in and of itself is remarkable, yo. So why would he be hating?
Now I was about to say now he's out hating.
I don't know
because he's free to do so.
Nigga, let me
he's
tell you
out
something.
and he's like, yo, like that's not my story.
Let me tell, but it is.
And then he then asked him, had you watched Snowfall?
Let me show
he said
you.
no.
Let me show.
I don't know shit on this subject, so I can't.
No, let me show you. This
I've watched
smells
Shawshank
like
Redemption.
Hater. Let me tell you why.
It's a great one.
It is.
The dude got out.
I got one of
worried
the
about
best battle lines of all time.
Hold up,
with
listen,
that in
this
it.
dude got out worrying about a rapper stealing his name.
Well,
right? No, think about it.
He got rich off of that shit.
He got rich because he's actually good at what he does.
Right.
I can't argue that.
He didn't get rich off
I
the
can't
name.
argue
Right?
that.
And I bet you if the nigga offered him some bread, this would change the entire thing.
And I guarantee.
Right? Same with Snowfall. Like money changes everything, which means what you stand on ain't true.
Well, so they
no
went
comment.
and asked
no,
him,
I'm gonna tell
and
you
he was
something.
like,
No
"Fuck
comment
y'all."
is the best comment.
Facts.
That's the best comment. When you're not hating and you really don't care and you're still winning, you really have nothing to say.
When the
Yeah.
hate
Nothing.
don't work, they start telling
Zero.
lies.
So that's what I admire in people when they're like, nah, I'm actually not going there with it. You know
You
what I
just
mean?
let it be, but then you.
But
leave
nah,
it
this
up
nigga's got
for
all the
speculation.
comments in the world. Niggas want to keep interviewing, so he's got to give him something salacious.
He said salacious.
That's wild.
Yo.
Nah, but
I've been waiting to use that.
I've learned in my life.
He had that shit in the
That
chamber.
Unless we're
1
fucking
year,
around and
7
talking on the show, I'm very selective of like what I say and what I speak.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
how
know what I'm saying?
salacious your remarks are.
Yeah, I only sell what I want bought.
Mm-hmm.
Bar.
And I'm not saying that as like selling lies. or
No,
anything. I'm just
I
talking about.
I got that bar.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that was juicy. I might
Yeah.
have to use that one.
You've heard it
You're
first.
welcome.
Juicy.
That was juicy.
You're welcome.
Jesus
You
Christ.
want this percentage, please?
Typical white guy always claiming other people's stuff.
Yeah. Only thing y'all created was the patent office.
Oh shit! Took everything from the niggers.
That kind of like hurt.
Shit.
That's crazy.
It's like
man.
fuck
it
it.
break
We'll
time
just
yet?
take all the ideas.
Ours.
Shit's crazy.
After 10 years, it's ours.
But
Most paused movie scenes in the history.
how y'all
of
feel about when you bring up Rick Ross? How do you feel
We'll
about
save that for next.
Rick Ross and DJ Envy? You know about what's going on with them?
No.
I know you got
No,
some
that's
people.
hilarious. They're
Nah.
going back and forth. It's getting real quite
Are they
disrespectful.
really?
What's going on?
So it all started from Rick Ross going on Drink Champs, and you know Envy is known for the car shows.
Yeah.
So Rick Ross was starting a car show. He was giving some. He was basically telling everybody how his car show was gonna be, and they were like, "Well, what's the difference between yours and other car shows?" And he was like, "We're not giving out cheap trophies," and he just started going in, and basically everyone assumed that he was taking shots at Envy. In a way, he is if the only competition is
Envy.
so to speak, right? And then Envy made like a whole comment and joke about him being a CO, and then it just got nasty from there. Like where this nigga,
Why he
like,
had to why you got a jab when he like see I
But
don't
it got
respect
funny.
that, yo.
That's
Like,
already-
then you
I
get
just
personal.
found out that Envy actually is funny. Like this nigga dressed up as a CO at work, Breakfast Club. You know they're on like cable.
Yeah, they're on BET now.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
this
Oh, I
nigga's
didn't
like
know
dressed
that.
up as a CO.
They already getting millions of views on YouTube.
This nigga Rick Ross was like, he was like, Envy. He was like, you're on the Charlemagne the God show, punching in. Like that shit had me crying. You got a boss.
A boss.
And he calls him envious.
That's like
DJ
some, that's some
Envious.
wrestling shit.
Right?
Yeah, he's real wrestling
Let me
with
tell
it.
you, brother.
So they've been going back and forth. This nigga told Envy, what did he say to Envy? He showed, he got a video of him showing his crib, some crazy crib that he got, one of many.
Yeah, they did his. They did.
Nah, he showed
Come
it.
to America.
Oh,
too,
so
in
that's
that
how it
crib.
started. He was like, but I don't Airbnb my crib where I live at.
He's saying that to
Envy said that to Rick Ross.
Rick Ross?
He said you got Eddie's baby batter in your bed and all that. He started saying crazy shit, right? So this nigga showed another crib where it was like waterfalls and slides and
He
all
said,
this
"I
other
don't need
crazy
that
shit."
crib.
He was like envious. He was like, I'm gonna have your 7 sons come over here and mop the marble.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And he said, then I'm gonna play paddle ball with your girl, with your
Paddle ball
wife.
is crazy.
He said you haven't made her come, and he said she hasn't had
That's
an orgasm
the
in 20
story.
years.
That's in his book, yo. They started.
He said it.
They started
He said it in the
play and
interview.
all that,
Yeah.
yo.
He said your
Jack
wife
Harlow.
hasn't had an orgasm in 20 years. I'm gonna have her
That's
come over here and play
crazy.
paddle ball, and then he had a paddle. And he was like,
Ping pong.
it got crazy. It got a little, you know what I mean?
A little heated.
Then gunplay got involved
Oh yeah.
because the
Nah, yeah, I don't
nigga
know.
Ross.
He called-
Cause
I
the
know who
nigga
that
En-
is, but
Cause Envy was like, how you got all this money, but your man's on GoFundMe? So that nigga called him up.
Yo.
Yeah, so this nigga called him up directly.
That's
Mm-hmm.
great.
Like, yo, Envy. He was like, what's up? He's like, nah.
Envy got
You know
no
I'll
good
smack the
moments.
shit out of you, right? And Envy's like, we could fight. He's like, nah, Envy. You know I'll smack the shit out of you, right? He's like, I ain't got nothing to do with no car shows. He was like, I guess he got like, his baby had like some problem or whatever, and his wife went on the GoFundMe. He was like, I'm just supporting my wife. I don't got nothing to do with that. But don't be doing all that, Envy. Slap the shit out of you, Envy.
Damn. How would you
Yo.
feel though if you're
I wouldn't even
other-
have called and slapped. I would have just slapped the shit out of him. I would have actually like showed up.
Where were you?
Whipped
Caught him
his
Were you gonna
outside.
say I know?
Caught him
Well, how
outside
would you
the
feel
radio
if like
station.
your
like they did
significant
Charlamagne.
other, y'all was dealing with a family issue, right? And like, your significant other started a GoFundMe. How would you feel?
my wife wouldn't do that without talking to me first. But if she did, I mean, I would support her. That's my wife.
So it depends on the issue.
It also depends on what
if she
it's
goes
for.
on a GoFundMe to like help me get away from this brother.
Yeah, that's different.
You know?
Wow. Probably the most racist thing I've ever heard him say.
This is gonna be hilarious.
This is hilarious.
Cause now when we hear brother, we all know the inside
Every
joke.
time, yo. Sit here, brother.
Wow.
The Caucasians have to have
Get away
something,
from
right?
this,
Right.
brother.
That's what I'm saying. You know how hard it's been rapping all these years?
Oh, now you're about to have a great time.
Oh,
now.
yeah. Brothers
You
done
shouldn't
started something.
Wow. We just gotta sit here and take it too. That shit- wow.
P.O.R.E. Brothers on the run. eating.
Pause.
Ain't no fucking way.
We're gonna be like,
Brother.
My
Funny
brother.
thing is, really is old white guys. 'cause
Yo.
I was working with an old white guy. Every time he walked in any room, all he'd say, "What's up, brother?" Every time.
Now,
Whatever
see,
room he
that's
walked in,
the way
old
you
white
say
dude.
it sounds like he was mocking.
He sounds like he has
You
some
know what I
white in
mean?
him.
Like,
so.
I don't know if he is, but he was an old white guy
Like-
that grew up
Like
back.
Shooter McGavin from Happy Gilmore. You know what I mean?
Shit.
wow.
He was like,
Happy,
Happy
Gilmore.
Gilmore is
That's a good
hilarious.
show.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Clappy Gilmore.
Clappy Gilmore.
Clappy is crazy.
Glizzy Gilmore.
Adam Sandler's funny.
Yeah, I like Adam Sandler. He's one of my. He's put out some movies that I definitely don't like, but I fucks with. Pause.
He started
Adam
getting
all
Kevin Hartish.
Grown Ups is hilarious.
His
That's a
new
good
stuff
one.
isn't
That actually got hate.
Grown Ups.
Grown Ups 1 and 2 got mad hate.
I think that shit is hilarious, yo.
I feel like it's easy to watch. Like,
You know the problem is like the only thing.
It's like shaking hands with an eagle.
A lot of the movies became more of like special guest appearances. You know what I'm saying? Like bringing in just
David
rain,
Spade and
and they're dropping one-liners on each other.
Beloved Spade.
If you,
That's the funniest part.
I know, but
David's
that's,
been with him.
but
That's what I'm talking about.
but-
Like shaking hands with an eagle.
but in context of a movie,
David Spade's like the Tommy Davidson of like the
Dave-
white guys,
David
the
Spade's
white
been
white
with
comedians.
Sandler for a minute. He's been with
No,
him
so-
since SNL.
Yeah, hell
Yeah, but
They
he's
all
like
have.
the Tommy Davis and
Who's your token white guy?
token white guy.
Token white guy.
That's hilarious.
I don't want to put you in the black.
How would I use it
Lil
as?
Dicky.
Nah, hell no.
No, I'm just kidding. Nah,
And what context would I be putting it? Though?
Well, think about it for us when we say
like
token black.
I'm white.
You got Al Pacino.
I'm gonna go
for
mow my
me.
lawn.
You got Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I look at token as like negative.
Nah.
Yeah, I kinda
nah,
do, too.
I don't,
To be able to get away
Like
with doing
token
stuff.
black. Yeah.
Like you know
Shia
the
LaBeouf.
white person that black comedians make jokes
Shia
about.
LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
You know the anytime there's a black comedian that would, I don't know if they really do it anymore, but would have white jokes. Their white guy would always be like, like if think of Eddie Murphy.
Mm-hmm. You're skating on thin ice, buddy.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's like are these white guys safe to walk through?
Come
the
on.
Like which white guys are safe?
That's
to walk
like
through
whenever
the
whenever we do a black person's voice, it's always deep as hell like this.
No, y'all start using the
I've never
word
done
brother.
Let's say I've never done that. That sounds super racist.
Yeah, that's the point of saying
because it is.
Wow, right? You're with me.
But then it's racist on the other side too. Then,
Brother, what?
brother, what?
You know, what comedian was it?
Brother, please.
Brother, please. Brother, crazy. No, with that, it was
Brother,
Bill,
what?
It was Bill
Brother
Burr.
who?
Bill Burr was talking about the difference between like black people and white people, like when they talk, and why like
Oh,
white people
shit,
seem
yeah.
racist.
I seen that.
He's like, because we put the swear before the race, and they do it afterwards. He was like, you know, I was at a deli and a black dude walked in and was like, hey, this Asian motherfucker. And they're like, no, continue. I'm curious to hear what this Asian motherfucker did. And he goes, but white guys are like, this fucking Asian. And he's like, whoa. He's like, what? I just preemptively said the fuck.
Yeah, he's like this motherfucking
He's like, he said,
Asian.
yeah, his motherfucking. He's like, he's fucking someone's mother. I'm just.
Yeah, there's some of his shit that's hilarious.
No, he's hilarious.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
Bill Burr's one of my. It's probably him and Dave Chappelle are my two top favorite comedians.
How you feel about Ari Spears?
Ari Spears is he had funny
I
ass
could
moments.
go without.
Ari Spears just says what he wants. Like he's just one of those guys. Like he's no filters, says what he wants when he gets on that stage.
I mean,
And
he's
who's
always
gonna
been
do
funny to
something?
me.
You know what I mean? Like he's one of those guys. Like I'm gonna say who's gonna do something about it though. Like he's one of those guys. I feel like.
He just don't give a fuck.
I don't know.
Nah, he
I don't
definitely
know about
doesn't
that.
give a fuck.
Right. He's
Not
like.
all
I
A
don't-
Faison Love don't give a fuck. Either.
Yeah, I was say I can't really say because I don't know, dude, on a personal level. I haven't really watched much shit of him, like him just being him, not being on camera, like knowingly and promotingly. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really make that judgment. But there's a, what I like. What kind of tells people how an individual is. If you ever read someone's outside account, like if they were their waitress, and like, yeah, I remember one time Tom Cruise came in, the guy didn't leave me a fucking tip.
Right.
That kind of tells me about your character. You know what I'm saying?
He's a token.
My
Yeah,
wife wants
actually,
to see
Tom
Matt Rife.
Cruise would be a token white dude.
He's a token white guy.
Kind of like he
Think
was.
so?
Yeah, he
Nah,
was.
I would say not Robert De Niro. Robert Downey Jr.
No.
What?
Hell
Over
no.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.
Over Tom Cruise?
Wow.
I definitely wouldn't.
Listen, Downey got away with blackface in a movie.
I
Like,
rest my case.
he's not the
but
token
that's,
guy.
Yeah, that's
See,
that.
but he's-
That
so
doesn't
for me,
reinforce your
so
argument,
for
in
me-
my
okay, maybe,
opinion.
Maybe I'm looking at it differently. For me, token means he's invited to the barbecue kind of thing, and he's the one that like. If
See, I'm not looking at it like
I
that.
don't look at it.
that's how I'm taking it.
I look at it as the OD nature. Like he's doing.
You're
too
putting the spin on it.
Oh.
You're
Wait, but hold on.
I'm taking
see
it in
how
a
you're
He
positive
said
way.
invited to the barbecue, not the cookout.
Or the cookout. That's what I meant. Right. There you go. See?
Yeah. Yeah, you can have tofu on the grill. I'm having fucking barbecue chicken. Okay.
Right.
Tofu.
Want
No,
some ribs?
but y'all understood what the fuck I meant.
Yeah, man, we got
All right.
Yeah, carrot sticks and celery to you too.
you. You get the bland chicken with just salt and pepper.
The unseasoned
Nah.
chicken.
Even though it's on the grill, it still looks white.
Yeah, look like the
pepper.
bottom of a frog. It's just crazy.
That's nasty
Daddy
as
was a
fuck.
bullfrog.
But yeah, so that's why I said that. Like I took it like in a more positive way. That's why I said Robert Downey Jr. over Tom Cruise.
Oh,
Yeah, I see what you're.
if you're
As he-
going
he's
positive,
So why
He's
do
more
they call
palatable.
in jail? They call the white people woods.
they
I
do.
didn't know
I
that.
didn't even know that.
I never
Yeah.
been, so.
They
Also,
call black
yeah.
people, I think, kinfolk.
Also, stayed out of that place.
That's from the South, but I didn't know they do that. In
They
jail.
did that at least on 60 Days In.
Kinfolk.
Yeah,
kinfolk is a saying that they use down south, so maybe those are southern jails.
Skinfolk
maybe.
and kinfolk.
Kin means like family.
Yeah, they call the
your kin is your family.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
kinfolk
Peckerwoods.
I've heard Peckerwoods,
Peckerwood.
but that's southern.
I've
too.
heard Peckerwood used as reference to cops.
Peckerwood.
No, I heard it in reference to white people.
Yeah. From white people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard it that way too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's why they call them woods in jail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that
that
makes
makes sense.
Yeah.
They shortened it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. Whites and woods, it don't work for me.
Don't work for me either.
Staying clear away.
That's why I'm not a pepper. I'm not a pepper oak.
Yo,
I remember when I told Justin I was going on a fishing trip, and he was like,
White people aren't the
Some
only
get
ones
out
that
shit.
fish, all right?
"Well, I was but I was the only black guy on the trip." So he was like,
true.
"Word."
not on the trip, just in
You were the
our-
token black
with
guy?
us,
The
you
token
were.
black guy.
You're the token
Yeah,
black
on
guy.
The, I was
But
the
not
token
on the
black guy.
boat. You weren't the only black guy on the boat.
With y'all.
With
no,
us, you were.
no, there was one other.
Yeah, right next to us.
Actually, it was a
brother.
couple. Wasn't it? When did y'all think that was a girl? Did y'all used to say
that was a dude that Justin fucked the spot over.
Yeah, that was the one that was talking shit that we almost threw over the fucking.
No, but I thought who he
Oh,
had,
he was wit. Yeah.
like a
I think,
suspect individual, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the one that him and I had an argument over the spot, and we almost threw him over.
You
the
were
fucking
arguing
head.
with them?
Remember when we first got there?
He's
It
like,
was
that's
like-
my spot.
Yeah, he didn't want to move, and I'm like, yo, you're literally in the middle of our whole squad.
But it was like a
special
like
spot.
you don't
it was
want to
like
switch.
a they
so,
them
like-
thing, right?
I think so.
A they,
not
them
not with
thing?
them necessarily, but with the person they were with.
It's Pride Month.
Now I'm saying it.
Oh, the
They-
guy that was
Respect on
going
that
over the boat.
Yeah, the guy that's going over the boat, I think was like what you would consider normal.
I just seen the
person
back
they
and
were
forth.
with.
I'm like, this is not gonna end well. Like I don't know. This
I'm
guy-
like, this,
It was way too
to
early.
top it all off, there's 4 of us there.
Yeah, like no, you don't want to do this.
Yeah.
You're going over.
we all don't have
And
the
your
greatest.
polls.
We don't all have the greatest attitudes.
No,
It was-
It's early or late, depending upon which one of us you ask.
yeah.
yeah.
Yo, that is fun.
Racially motivated, brother.
No, that's not what I meant.
It was raining raccoons and possums.
But that's funny as fuck.
Yo, I remember too, like
Black
we
people at
were.
white people time is
that
hilarious.
shit- They got fucked up directions.
Cool.
In there too, I had to turn around. Remember how to call the place?
I
You
just
did?
simply
I
met some of
remember.
us
Yeah.
stayed
Was I
up all
asleep?
night.
The
The others didn't.
GPS led to the wrong fucking.
Probably the weather.
I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Nah, we
we
were
had
clear
to
after
call
that.
her.
We were nice and clear after that.
Yeah, we had to call her, and she was like, "Oh, you got it. It happens
It's
all the
crazy.
time."
Oh, because we were getting late.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
almost
Yeah.
like-
It's crazy because it really did clear after that whole shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it ended up
It was
being a
time to have
beautiful
fun.
day,
Yeah, it was
That's
time to
what
have
it
fun.
except for fucking some of them waves. It's crazy. Someone said you're hanging overboard. You were looking at the wave. I was like, oh shit.
It was a little chilly.
Yeah.
Then it got hot as hell. Like
Yeah, it
out of
did.
nowhere.
Yeah, well, because once you're out there, and that
I'm
sun's just beaming.
Yeah,
that
there's
shit's
no
so-
trees
So
out
glad
there.
we didn't go
None.
home, yo.
No.
So glad we didn't go home.
Yeah.
They worked out perfectly.
Good ass fish.
Little subject change. Though,
I didn't get to
before
eat
I
the shark,
forget the
though.
thought.
You didn't get no shark?
I got shark. I didn't get a chance to eat it
Wow.
because that's when I was kind of beefing with this chick. So,
So
I
what'd
gave-
you do? You
I
just-
gave her the fish.
And then what?
Didn't eat.
Yo,
none of
that's
it.
funny you say that because
That's scary.
I had 3 different fillets of shark, and each one of those fillets I had like 2 bites of because my daughter was living up the street. At
Why
the
did I
time.
have so much?
And
of
she
it?
kept calling
I had
me
a
like,
lot.
"Dad, are you
I had
making
a lot
shark
too. I
tonight?"
had like 2 bags full
Shark
of porgies
tonight?
and
Every
a
time
thing
I would
full
cook
of-
the shark, my daughter would call me and be like, "Dad, bring it to me." So I'd make the shark. I'd take a couple bites. Oh, that tastes good. I'd bring
shit
it to her,
was
and she
good
would
as
just take the
hell.
plate and shut the door.
You know,
I had
you know
some
what
shark
caught me
on
up
your
in
next
fish is I had like I think 3 or 4 times where I had 2 fish on at once.
Yeah, and Justin had it. I had it once or twice. But I know you and
We
Justin
call that
had
a threesome.
couple times.
Yeah, that definitely helped catching
This
the fuck
guy.
up.
That shit was good as hell. That was great.
So we got to go up for blue fishing. Fuck porgies. We gotta go
Yeah,
for
I'm trying to
blues.
fish for some big shit.
Yo, you reel in 2 blues at once. That shit's tough.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to fight some shit.
Yeah.
Is it
Like-
straight?
They're trying to fight.
It's
Yeah, I
tough.
want to reel a fish in
They're
20
a
minutes.
much bigger fish than a
You know what
porgy.
I mean?
If you want to
Like-
go, if you want to go for a real fight, go canoodling.
Actually, I'll show you.
Canoodle.
Have you
Pause.
seen
Canoodling. Al, hear me out, right?
Noodling.
Hear me out, right?
I know,
The
I
name-
know what it
gay
is.
as
The
fuck,
name,
Fucking,
the name sounds crazy.
It does
I
sound
used
crazy.
to use it in the way that you thought.
Yeah,
And so I was
always
gone,
use it
and
that
I'm like, yo, I'm about to
Y'all
go
are over there
canoodle.
putting
but think about what you're doing with the catfish.
Fuck you,
Right.
canoodling me.
Right.
I
It
don't
still
want
means the same shit.
I was like, that
Catfish
shit said,
eats-
like, oh,
I'd rather not.
I am not going canoodling with a bunch
This
of
woman
men.
goes, oh, you canoodle too? I was like, what?
Oh, you canoodle,
I
you
was like, wait a
canoodler,
minute.
you
I was
little
like, wait a
canoodle.
minute. I was like, What?
I canoodly
I'm
doodly
using it
do.
in like canoodle, like I'm gonna go cuddle, like I'm gonna go canoodle with shorty. Like
Canoodly neighbor.
she goes, oh, you know what canoodling means, right? I was like, no. She's like, oh, it's where you stick your arm in this mud pile and grab a cat, like the catfish grab onto your arm.
What? Nah.
That's what it is. And I was like,
oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
It bites you?
Like if you're on like rivers like the Mississippi and shit like that, there's all types of like fucking like little like caves,
mud
holes
skippers,
in the mud.
Brother territory.
And, like little, and
Oh,
they literally be
shit.
chilling right in there, and you just fucking stuff your hand right in there and pull them the fuck out.
Yeah,
and they be big as shit. They be bigger than your arm.
Yeah,
That's gross.
I was like, nope.
Yeah,
never
there'd be
mind.
some
Not
big
using that anymore.
So I will say I'm not a fish fan, but I'll fuck catfish and
Catfish
shit like
is
that
good as
up.
hell.
You a fucking
Bullhead,
catfish, huh?
that shit tastes good. You know the only thing that
Yeah, it
sucks
is.
though, it's a bottom feeding fish.
Yeah.
so that's
It's
why I
the
don't
worst
like
fish
eating
you
it
can
a lot.
grab.
Yeah.
But
That shit is gooder than a motherfucker.
But it's like
I was gonna say,
tilapia.
it's
gooder,
so
tilapia.
gooder
a
than.
person's got to know how to make it though.
Tilapia's not even a real
Yeah,
fish.
it's not.
so.
It's
Yeah.
not, yeah.
But if you do a fucking catfish fry,
Oh, I'm there.
Me
I'm
too.
fucking that catfish.
I'm there before you.
Wait a minute.
Well, we already know that, but
Shit.
That's crazy.
I win.
Nicer shucks again.
That's crazy.
nah. So before I forget this thought, I thought it was hilarious. Justin and I were talking earlier at work. We were doing a clean out today, and there was old food.
You gotta call him Bird because every time you call
or
him
Bird, sorry.
I think it
and
just
it was
Yeah.
nasty as fuck, and like a few of us almost puked. And he was like, "Yo, we would be useless."
seen a naked woman.
Now listen, he was like, "We'd be useless randomly." Like we did the clean out. We're driving home. It's been like 10 minutes. No one said shit. We're smoking, just chilling. And he goes, "We'd be useless in zombie apocalypse." And I went, "What?"
So would I.
And
If
he
you
was
think
like,
about occupational wise.
he goes, oh, that's what I thought. Like, I'm like, what are you getting at? What do you mean he goes, well, because think about how many times all of us almost puked today over rotten food. We're talking about rotten flesh, and it's been months and weeks or whatever. And we're in there fighting like,
Nah, but you get
you're
used
trying
to
to
that
stay
shit.
alive.
Your
and all you smell is
adrenaline,
rotten flesh.
that adrenaline gets you through it at first, and then after that, you just grow used to that.
I was
shit.
like, I'd be fighting with tissues hanging out of my nose.
Yo, luckily, so I will say that shit does fucking. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wouldn't dry heave at all, but I used to have like when I first got adopted by my cousin. Yo, she had like the trash piled up. She lived on the 3rd floor of Kensington. She had the fucking trash piled up to like almost the ceiling. I had to take all that shit down, and that shit had been there for a hot minute.
It stinks.
That shit was gross. So I had
It
to
was
carry down like
leaking,
30, yeah,
maggots,
like
all-
30 something 40 bags, dude. That's how many I had to carry down. Yo, shit was crazy. And that shit. So I'm like, if I kind of got through that, I get my way through it. But I would be like,
Hold on. So we did this one clean out, and to this day, this is the only two that have made me puke. And it was this
You
one.
actually threw up?
Oh, yeah, from this one I'm about to tell you about right now. The lady knew she was
probably
getting
would, too.
kicked out. She had a whole meat freezer in the basement. I'm talking about full butter balls, my guy. She unloaded the entire meat freezer in the basement and moved out. This house didn't get bought for almost a year. And all this shit is just in the basement. We cleaned that out, bro. I puked, bro. I swear to God, I
got
puked.
there
bro.
and it was just raw meat.
Well,
that had been
we
there
didn't
for
smell it at first.
yeah, you know what?
We were all upstairs,
I
and then
wouldn't
we're
e-
like, all right, we got to do the basement. Open the door, walked in the basement, and it was like, what the? It was like the cartoons. The green shit smacks you in the face. Like it'd be floating through the
I'm about
air.
to
and
say
you'd be
because
like,
a lot of times it won't smell until you open the fridge.
Yo, oh
And
my
when
God.
fridge
No.
has been somewhere for a long time, they always smell.
No, they took it out of the fridge and put it on the floor
On purpose.
and
On
left
purpose.
it.
How
there.
many were
That's
there?
disrespectful.
See, I would never do that.
It was
shit.
a whole chest freezer. Full
Would you
of
do
meat
something like
just
that?
Throughout the whole basement.
Would you do something like that if you're
Nah, I'm
kicked
not
out of
petty
somewhere?
like
Evicted?
that.
I'm
Yo,
not petty like that.
That's the
either.
worst smell. It was literally rotten flesh. It was the worst.
See,
smell I've ever
I'd
smelled
rather
in my
clean
life,
the
yo.
fuck up so no one can say negative shit about me. You know what I'm saying? I'd have the house clean.
Mind you, and it was in South Hadley of all places.
Yeah, white people are different.
It was in white people area.
Nah, we don't have to be the
Y'all
only ones that
brothers
be
are,
like that.
Some of y'all
We're not the only ones that be like
Hell
that.
nah.
not at all.
No, I do a
I
lot
met-
of clean outs and
I met
definitely not.
brothers
yo.
get
It's
petty.
everybody.
The brothers have a little pride.
Brothers got all the copper wire.
Yo. Nah, I know some petty motherfuckers.
I remember
I know
I
some real petty.
I opened a closet door.
All
in a
nations
job
and
one time.
creeds.
Yeah.
It was white people neighborhood, and the whole door he was like, "Yo, I've lived here from this long to this long. It's this date,
No,
and
smoke's up.
I'm gonna let you know that like
Nice couple.
I've fucked mad
I'm good.
wives and shit in this neighborhood.
I
They
Did you want
evicted
some of that?
me." blah, 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 blah. His whole life story on the back of a
I'd bring
closet
it to you
door.
if you want me to.
Man,
He wrote that shit in black Sharpie.
Actually, yeah,
marker.
we got to go to break, actually.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, it was a
listen,
great time.
we're going to go to break. Everyone do your thing. Go to bio. Bio is bathroom, if y'all don't know. That's like computer slang.
I thought bio was something else.
Nah, bio is always been bathroom and internet slang. In WoW, especially in WoW days. You'd say BRB, bio.
Why do y'all call it that?
I don't even know.
Because it was a biological function.
Everyone just always,
Biohazard.
it was already something said
love
as
that
I
shit.
like
It
joined that
sounds-
game.
I
That's where
believe
I
it.
learned it from. I
Makes
learned it from
sense.
WoW.
I never heard it till right now, but it made sense to me as soon as you said it.
Biohazard.
Still, yeah, maybe that. I think it's more like it's a biohazard.
Biological fluids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
Sounds dangerous.
All right, we're going to a break.
Sounds dangerous.
We'll be back with more motherfucking show.
Hell.
Thank you for calling.
No, my bad. Before we go to a break, yeah, that's completely my bad. It changes to all types of shit. When we come back, make sure when we come back, we'll talk about the fucking Canadian fires, right?
Canada is on fire?
Yeah, it's crazy shit, dude.
Canadian.
That's why the air, the Canadian,
roasting right now
that's
out
why
there.
we're fucking, everything's nasty.
Yeah.
New York and New
That's why we got
Jersey.
this bad weather.
No, and then, yeah, and then from there, we'll talk about the most paused movie scenes in the history of Hollywood, right? Because I don't think we've done that before.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah, we did it. We did it briefly. Unless you found some more.
Oh, no, I didn't. So we'll change something up. We'll do something different. I didn't think we
Got
did that.
Tate too.
No, we talked
I got to
about
make a
sexy
list.
time.
I have to make a list of things we've done. That's the problem. You know what I mean?
Do Tate, Andrew Tate.
Oh,
He's
Yo.
out.
he's hilarious. Yeah,
You know
he's
that?
out.
Yeah.
He's out.
He be
He's
on
out?
Twitter popping off. Yo.
And then maybe we'll play a game or do some shit before we bounce out this bitch. It's been a while. We're having a good old time.
Hell
We got the
yeah.
full crew back up in this bitch.
Stay tuned,
We'll
brothers.
be back, yeah.
Brothers.
Stay tuned, brothers.
Coming back soon, brother.
Shit get tricky, but you gon' see. I'm puffing on some sticky with this blicky to my dome piece. Don't care about the fame or the ones who claim to know me. Been watching for the snakes, plotting heavy on my lonely, and it's go time. At the goal line, I showed you how a pro shine. Now I swallow razors while the doctor's yelling code 9. Fuck your mixtape, I'm dealing with a cold mind. Hit the cipher and I'm quick to slice you down your whole spine. I won't end it, but lately I think it's best to. They wait until you do it and finally they respect you. Shit, I'm broke as fuck daily and the rent due. I'm thinking of putting this 380 to my temple. And when I'm gone, don't pretend we was tight. Cause you could've looked me in my eyes and seen the end was in sight. Now it's over, not another sentence to write. Bitch, I'm gone, but I don't think I'm hitting heaven tonight.
Suicide. I got suicidal thoughts in my head. Next time I get caught, I'll be dead. Suicide. I got suicidal thoughts in my brain. May this bullet take away all my pain. This is suicide. I got suicidal thoughts on my mind. Think about offing myself all the time. This is suicide. I got suicidal thoughts in my head. By the end of this song, I'll probably be dead. I be feeling like I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door, so I grab the fofo, pointed at my motherfucking dome. Tell my wifey and my kids, daddy won't be coming home. Saying everybody cares, but why do I feel alone? Other than your name on your tomb, nothing is set in stone. I'm broke, the fiends doing methadone. These niggas up in court singing, they just set the tone. And every time I always kept the chrome. That shit, it might be yours. I'm suicidal, motherfucker, don't care for my life or yours. Good thing I ran into my homie Nick the night before. He was hanging in his basement from an extension cord. I be like, thank you, Lord. This rap gotta pay out. And I could never kill myself, that's a coward's way out. I know I could weather the storm, I was having some doubts. But I just left it up with God and it's balancing out. Suicide. I got suicidal thoughts in my head. Next time I get caught, I'll be dead. Suicide. I got suicidal thoughts in my brain. May this bullet take away all my pain. This is suicide. I got suicidal thoughts on my mind. Think about offing myself all the time. This is suicide. I got suicidal thoughts in my head. By the end of this song, I'll probably be dead.
Yeah, hello?
Where caller at?
Caller? Yeah. Sorry about that before. My phone was all types of messed up, you know what I mean?
Okay. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yo, my name is Derek Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm calling from right in Maryland.
Okay.
You know what I'm on? right out to be more. But yeah, I just want to call in and talk about them haters y'all was discussing.
Let me hear.
You know what I mean? I get hated on all the time because you know what it is. I got some like extraordinarily glorious pectoral muscles.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That happen to just glisten when I put baby oil on them, and people hate that.
Right.
You know
I'm
what I
a
mean?
boy, Damon.
They look at me like I got a triple nipple or something. You know what I mean?
When the sweat glistening all over your body.
But I want to say, yo, that female you got, man, she sounds sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim?
Yeah, I love y'all show.
So you like the Cleveland Raspy, huh? She got that Cleveland Raspy going on.
I like to give her a Cleveland steamer, you know what I mean?
No, he didn't.
What's your credit score?
Yeah. What's that? Yo, I make
Your
6
credit
figures, baby.
score.
My credit score is 747, baby. Like the airplane.
747.
Hell yeah, let me fly in your hangar, you know what I'm saying? I'll land real swift and nice, you know what I mean? Landing gear down like you ain't never had.
Yeah, I heard.
Guess what? Guess what?
What's up?
I don't date guys that I gotta touch or have sex with or nothing like that.
No, we ain't gotta start like that. I could take you off for some Kennedy chicken, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want no damn chicken, man.
And then one of these guys could be the co-pilot with me. I get down like that.
What I eat burritos.
All right.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, I can get that for you. I'll eat authentic shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Go get a 12-pack. Bring it over real quick.
You know what I mean? I'll give her a beer or two out it.
Oh, man. We don't drink beer, man.
Nah, I don't need it, though. Where you from, Ma, though? Where you from?
Where I'm from?
30.
Yeah. I'm trying to place that accent, you know?
Right down the way.
I'm from the hood, man. I'm from 30th, nigga.
Oh, you rep like that? I like me a gangster boy. I like me a gangster boy. You know what I mean? We can go out robbing together. You know what I'm saying? Be my Bonnie.
Hey.
No, man. I ain't trying to be your Bonnie. I already got 6 men right now.
Yo, why you so hostile, though? Why you so hostile? You ain't getting none in a while, huh?
Hey, caller. Did you know she on house arrest right now?
Oh, damn. I'll be on lockdown with her.
She got angry for listening.
I'll be on lockdown. You can throw away that key.
Looking like it got baby oil on it.
Oh, hell yeah. You should see that. I'm flexing my pecs right now. Like that.
Look, I don't even like dudes like you. I like fat guys.
Do you? Well, I got good pecs, but a big gut. The only problem with me is my knees are stubbly a little, you know? Don't judge me.
One of them pygmy crips.
Hey, y'all crazy.
You know? Listen.
For real, like, you know.
How about me and the other hosts? You know, we kind of, get that train going. Conduct a caboose. Boop, boop.
You know, see, now you stay on the line, though. Like,
I don't know what you like. I'm just trying to figure you out, you know?
It's nothing to
you
figure
all over the
out.
place. All right, well, let me know.
All right. Thanks for calling in from Maryland. Much love from Cleveland.
Hey, I'll bang her with a do-rag on.
Hey.
if someone has already cut, then you can lead with a spade, and you can lead with a spade to draw people's spades out. You baiting people.
Back.
Oh.
Yo, it's a Just Being Frank show.
It all depends on what you want to do.
Yo.
I hope y'all got y'all shit done, y'all bio or whatever.
Sorry, guys. We were talking about spades. I get passionate when we talk about spades.
That's right.
Are you good?
The brothers do too.
What was brothers that taught me the game?
Yo, that game gets so real.
Intense.
That and dominoes are like the two most intense.
Hell yeah.
Niggas will fight
Hell yeah.
over that
If you're
shit.
not slapping them dominoes
you
on the
mean
board, you
brothers.
ain't
Yeah, my
playing.
bad.
Those
Excuse
are
me.
brother
As I
games.
was.
As I was.
People will fight. I've
right.
seen it. Like I was playing dominoes, playing spades. People get so
What's funny is
Give
spades
yourself
is
10
actually
cards.
like
I don't get involved.
a quiet,
It's
fast
so
game.
hilarious. Yeah.
And the only time you hear
Like-
something is when there's a problem.
If you're not good,
Do yourself 10 cards
you
and
get-
keep that pile by you.
they come. They
Yeah.
move.
Take this pile, deal yourself 10, and then keep it by you.
But in other news, how do y'all feel about these Canadian wildfires? How are they affecting your life?
I'm sorry for Canada.
Shit has been sucky
Canadian.
around
The
here
air?
for the past couple of days. The air quality has been horrendous.
Yeah.
And people are thinking it's the blood moon or, the sun
you gotta
that are in the
relax.
sky. It's fucking from all the fucking clouds coming
20
down
years from now,
Canada.
there's going to be Canadian commercials, and they're going to be like, do you suffer from mesothelioma?
No,
Were
there's
you
going to be
alive
there's going to
in
be American.
2023?
There's going to be American
Yeah,
ones.
American wild.
Were you around in 2023 when Canada was on fire?
Do you not suffer
Do you
from
now have
COPD?
mesothelioma?
Call 1-800.
That's such a wild. Think about the names for some of
Not
these
responsible
diseases.
for your
They're
deformed
wild.
kids.
Mesothelioma.
Mesothelioma.
Right. That's just
Lupus.
crazy.
Like that sounds crazy. Like
Lupus is crazy.
lupus.
There's worse. There's like crazier names than that.
Hodgkin's disease.
Hodgkin's.
There's pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
There's that too.
Not even sure what you said. Not
Right.
even
Yo,
lie to you.
listen,
Don't even know
listen.
what
The
you
last
said.
time I had that, yo,
The last time
I was in bed.
that. What the fuck did you?
I was in bed for like a week, bro.
Pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Somebody told
Yep.
you. Somebody right now said spell this.
My volcano was off, bro.
This guy.
What is it?
Gun in
It
your
was
head,
a
smells
micro
like
volcano
right now.
Volcanoconiosis.
I had a micro volcano.
Pneumono ultramicroscopic silicone volcanoconiosis.
Silico.
Spell it. Spell it.
I mean,
That's-
if I'd have
that's
to write
easy.
it down, but I'm not sitting
No
there.
chance.
I'll get lost right now. All right,
Lost
so
in the sauce.
give yourself 10 cards
Okay.
off this pile. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And then keep it by you. Whenever you use one, you'll throw your card down and then pick up a new one straight up from this pile.
Always have 10.
Yeah. Or if you want to, you can throw away all your cards and pick up 10 new ones from your pile. But
So
you
it's like
can't
Cards
choose-
Against Humanity.
You can't choose what you're going to pick. What's up?
It's like Cards Against Humanity.
It is, but it's a lot quicker to the point.
This card's wild.
So what?
It's
do we,
not drawn
so
out.
What, so what?
So someone is gonna pick up one of these cards and read either side that they want, and
Gotta
and
answer.
then we're gonna use our best card.
Split that deck.
So who does that?
That what?
Whoever is the one that won
Oh.
Ends
I'll
up being
start-
the reader.
Yeah, I'll start it off. Yeah, it's just like Cards Against Humanity, but again, I like this because it's a little bit more straight to the point. It's not as drawn out. You know what I mean? Some things with you read some long ass shit. Like, nah, this is more like.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see if we can.
Is
All
that-
right. What do I want for my birthday? My birthday suit and
Your sweet cheeks.
Oh. I don't even gotta look at the rest of my cards.
you give me your best card, and don't reveal to me. Don't reveal to me when it's yours. We all
Wait,
just see what's
best
the
card
finals.
or just
Read that again.
how do I know
What
who
do I
wins?
want for my birthday? My birthday suit and
So you picked the winner, right?
Yeah.
you just gotta
Because you're okay. Got it.
co-
So I have
come
to
over here
make
and
you
give me your
laugh,
card,
basically.
please.
Yeah,
Got it.
you're playing to
Taking
the
the
you're playing
headphones
to the
off and-
persons.
Got it.
That's
Yep.
all
shit
this
back
game.
on.
That just like Cards Against Humanity.
Yep.
Got it.
I'll just read mine.
No, you can't do that. I can't know whose card it is.
Yeah, he has to
I gotta
pick.
laugh unbiasedly.
So give it to him, and then he's gonna shuffle
Right.
it.
That's why I said I ain't playing.
It's a good thing we're all.
Oh, come on.
It's a good thing we're
Nah,
all.
see, that's why we got to move that whole shit.
meet me
so
halfway.
From now on, you
Tear
can
that
play.
shit down.
Yeah, that is a lot of work.
Mr.
That's what I'm saying.
Gorbachev, tear down.
Nah, next week I'm gonna
rip
come over
that
here
shit
with
down.
Frank, and
Rip it
yeah,
down
we're gonna
right
get
now.
rid of that. Why not?
It's literally just a rip down.
It's not good. You're not going to see her on the camera.
No, but you can hand her the card.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
And she's involved.
Yeah, rip that shit down.
I'm
Fuck you
involved.
looking at?
I'm okay with being.
Why
in
you
the
wasting
background.
time?
Let me be the
I'm
voice.
not doing- I'm not doing
Is
all
it
that.
because she's a brother?
My sister.
Brother, please.
Segregation.
He said, "Gun up, please."
Segregation, brother. No, I'm playing.
The water fountain's over there.
Yours is
The
Wrong
Sorry,
bathroom,
we're
brother.
we're trying to protest for you,
All right.
but he's not hearing it.
No.
The man is not fucking
We're
with us.
boycotting.
has spoken.
Yeah, I'll have it down for next episode.
We don't want you to be in the back of the bus,
I'm
but
not ripping it all down right now.
Oh shit.
We're girl cotton.
Listen, listen.
oh, shit, I didn't say all that.
There's enough of my life that's already a mess. I'm not gonna just rip shit down to make more mess. Like I'll do it. I'll have it down
Your
for
life
next
is
show.
not a mess.
Yo,
That
listen,
was-
I
that
have
was-
way more things going on than you think.
That
But
was
you're
I have
still
problems
a
too,
little
okay?
I don't know what's in your
deep.
brain.
Yo.
To make
And mine?
Yeah, to make you think you know what I'm up to.
Process. That's all.
I don't believe
All right, can we
your
process
how
these
you-
cards?
Let's read these cards.
Busy from the moment I'm awake to the time I am asleep.
Yeah, I'm not taking that away from you. You said mess.
Oh well.
No, but I said the
There's some
colonizer way of life is a little chaotic.
I'm just saying the way. Do you know how like? If I can only explain
Frank needs a
the
hug right now.
hours that went into setting things up the way that they're set up.
Yeah.
To be
If
able
I could
to
only
do-
explain the minutes that it would take to just pull those little motherfucking thumbtacks down.
Yeah, but
and
then,
take
like,
that
there's
down.
certain-
Yo, oh my god.
Like you guys, white guys always make things out to be
Yo.
so extra. That's why we built the pyramids.
Yo,
Sure. I'm proud of you.
You should be.
Well, hold on, wait.
Yeah,
Y'all
I
didn't
don't
build
really
it.
give a
the
fuck.
aliens built it.
You know what?
Maybe.
I didn't build it, and I don't give a fuck when it really boils down to it. Yeah, it's
tricked you into
interesting.
building it.
It's crazy to know. It's crazy to know that no one really knows the path of or the past of how they were made, whether it was fucking beyond Anunnaki
Tell 'em
or
what
any
you
of that
meant.
shit,
Mm-hmm.
to how it affects my life to this day to what I do. Very minimal impact.
Which is why you will not take the thumbtacks down and pull this down. That was
Yo,
the point.
he's fucking
All you
you up,
did was
Frank.
just
He's fucking you up.
you gotta be present, man. That's all.
This nigga is such a.
not too much.
Time
Yo,
travel.
can we read these cards?
This is a moment where like I hate my friends. Like,
Pretty much, yeah.
fucking hate
I
my
hate
friends.
brothers.
I hate my friends.
It's easy to sit back and pop jokes on it, but you didn't set the shit up.
hate my
You didn't know the hours that went into. So yeah, I can just rip this shit down. But I also first and foremost,
Nah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
First and
He's
foremost
right.
don't feel like doing it. That's the biggest thing, right?
That's better.
Right. The second
Now
thing,
we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not, and I have no problem sharing that with the world. Right. The second thing is like, yeah, it might just look like a
100W.
rip down, but there is like, yeah, I can just let this shit just drop to the grounds. But I prefer
Or you
instead
can fold it.
Drop them
But
drones.
okay.
yeah, I would just prefer to take my time to have it in an organized fashion. So that way, like, I also have wires running up there, and I don't want to rip those potentially down as well. You know what I'm saying?
With the
Type A.
thumbtacks.
Actually, I do use
Yo.
thumbtacks. So
I know. I'm looking at
yeah,
them.
Oh my god.
yeah, it works perfectly though.
I know. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm
I know,
just
but
showing you how
fucking you up
simplistic
with
it is.
yo.
Yeah, because
You're making life
yeah,
more
I could
complex.
go ching
No,
and
you're
have the
right.
fucking tacks fly everywhere.
Frank, you're 100% correct.
You're being literal.
Not arguing with you at all, but he's still fucking you up with them.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's not.
Whoever
You're
the
being
fucking
more
minute
literal. You're
thumbtacks
being
is a
more
genius.
literal.
Yo, didn't you get up there and take them down?
Oh, that's fine.
I'm not against you taking them down. I just don't feel like doing
that's a whole
it.
different
doesn't wanna
story.
do it.
Chill,
I've been
chill.
doing shit all the way up into the show.
about to free
I'm
your
trying to
people?
sit down and chill.
Hold on, you about to free
Yo,
your
let it
people?
rock.
This
Let it
dude
rock.
say.
Let it
Matter of fact,
rock. Just let it rock. Just let it rock.
He wants to drink this Douce.
Let it rock.
No, what I really want to do
This
though.
is all pride.
So I didn't want to do. I
This
don't
is
want to
all
do something.
this is all men shit.
But what I really want to do though is have it to where It's covering this is on the table itself.
Yeah. Oh,
so
he wants to set it up the way he wants to set it up.
Because then you're seeing like wires and all
Moses.
for the brothers.
So fucked up.
So what the problem is you don't know is back here is a bunch of fucking wires and different shit, and this shit all it would look is tacky if it was all caught on the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Type A. He wants to set his shit up correctly.
He wants it to look pretty. Cause
I'm trying to, and on camera to always look straight. So listen, I will have it down for like. I agree. I've already been thinking about taking it down way before y'all even mentioned it. So like now that I already kind of know what I do and realize that I already have the materials I need, I don't have to go buy a new fucking thing for the desk to drape down and hide all the wires and shit. You know what I'm saying? I can exactly. You know, I have what I need. I can even ruffle it up and make it look theater-like.
Fold it and shit.
Theater-like in the arm is crazy.
Nah, you didn't see what he did over here.
I seen it.
No, she's got the camera.
I got every angle, brother.
That's the Wizard of Oz right there. That's the Eye of Oz.
She sees all.
The eye and eye.
The Ionize.
We miss
That's
it.
the eye.
The Ionize.
Right.
Get it?
You heard though? We miss it. She don't miss nothing.
Nah.
I don't miss a goddamn
That's
thing.
that's why she be over
We
there
pick
laughing
our
so damn
nose.
hard.
We do any of
Y'all
that
crack
shit.
me up.
She be over there laughing.
All
so
right, go
fucking
ahead.
hard.
All right.
So we're back to the cards now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took like 20 minutes.
What do I want for my birthday?
A big
My
booty
friends
hole.
to shut the fuck up. What do I want for my
Should have
birthday?
said brothers.
He wanted that right.
My brother's birthday suit. No, my birthday suit and your sweet cheeks.
Sweet Cheeks is on there.
Yeah.
That's
I thought he
crazy.
was joking. That's
What do I want for my birthday? My birthday suit and Bush.
That's right, brother.
The president or the
Actual
tree
Bush, huh?
Or
Youth wonder.
I'll leave that up to interpretation.
What do I want for my birthday? My birthday suit and prescription drugs.
nice.
We love a good Vicodin.
A Viking?
A Viking.
A Viking den.
Or
No, that's a pirate.
I was gonna wait.
I was just fucking around. What do I want for my birthday? My birthday suit and something really hard.
Oh shit. Facts.
I'm gonna
Depends on who
say.
you ask, I guess, because I don't want that.
I'm gonna say.
Apparently, she does though.
All right, so for my personal opinion, I'd say prescription drugs.
Oh,
yes.
But Bush.
Boo.
Bush one. That's mine.
What do I want for my birthday suit or birthday? My birthday suit and Bush.
I think prescription
That's
drugs
my
might be funnier. Might be funner.
I do too.
So now I have to read. That's
Yeah,
how
now it's on you. Now we have to.
Yeah, you take
Split
make
the
me
deck
laugh.
for
Yeah,
You
exactly.
take this card.
You
Split the
take
deck.
that card, and that's how you know how many points you have.
So which way are we going? We going?
Split the deck. Split the deck.
No, it's not an order. What it is, it's whoever wins.
Whoever wins the. Oh, that's dope. That's different.
Wins
All right.
the right to read the next
all
one.
right,
Yeah.
All right. You ready? After a long day, don't you just wanna?
Wait a minute.
Actually, it doesn't even say wanna. Just want.
Okay.
After, because that matters. Just a long day, don't you just want?
I don't think I'm gonna win this one.
Oh, I got so many good ones. Here, pass it down. I don't know. I'm probably not going to win this one. I think that's funny.
That's everyone's?
Yeah.
See, senor.
Poppy.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Pappy.
Poppy is crazy. Poppy always kills me.
Pappy.
All right.
Poppy and Pappy are both spelled the
After
same
a
way.
long.
Two different meanings. Completely different. Two completely different meanings. That's the crazy part.
That's just crazy.
Just fucked you up real quick, huh?
After a long day, don't you just want a little alone time?
That's true.
That's cute.
I do.
It's cute.
After a long day,
Leave me the fuck alone.
don't you just want white people singing rap lyrics? Yo, that's got to be her over there.
Yeah, we don't wonder whose card that was.
How did she get it, though? After a long day, don't you just want bacon?
We found a winner.
After a long day, don't you just want a nymphomaniac.
That's
No,
After
because
a
that's too
long-
much work.
Yeah.
after a long day.
Yeah.
Don't you just want?
That's crazy.
I'm gonna go with bacon.
Wow, I won.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I didn't think I was gonna win that one.
Bacon is so random. It's the randomness.
You would never want bacon.
Not me
That's why I think I was
personally,
gonna
but
win
it's,
it.
it's random. So you get this.
I get that one. Yeah.
I was the white people.
White people was my second choice.
Yeah, white people. What was funny?
So
I
now,
thought that was
what do
the
I
real-
do with
Give
the
me that.
That was
Give
the-
me the cards and I pick one.
But what do I do with the used
Just discard
cards?
those.
Yes. No.
You can just throw it by you. Just
Is that the deck
Know
that I
what
gotta
your
pick
discard
from?
pile is. That's my discard pile.
No, that right there.
Yeah, you
so
just keep
go
your.
ahead.
You just put down your own discard pile. Yeah. Boom.
I pick up after I use.
Yeah,
the
you
last-
pick from your own pile. It's way easier.
The
right?
only thing that makes me think this sick, sad world can get any better is blank. One more time. The only thing that makes me think this sick, sad world can get any better is blank.
One more time for the
Yeah, say it one more time.
Got you. The only thing that makes me think that this sick, sad world can get any better is blank.
Yeah, yeah. Watch, my shit's gonna be funny as hell, and it's not gonna get picked again.
You know, each card has double sides, right? And you can pick
For-
which one you wanna
yeah.
read. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
Because the other side was just as funny, actually. I could have picked either one. This probably would have been funny as hell. So I now have 4 cards. Okay.
Oh shit.
The only thing that makes me think this sick, sad world can get any better is orphans. The only thing that makes me think this sick, sad world can get any better is tequila.
Yep.
Okay. Enough of that. Yeah. The only thing that makes me think this sick, sad world can get any better is the aftertaste of a burp.
That's gross.
The only thing that makes me think
gross.
this sick, sad world can get any better is having a hot dream about a coworker.
Oh shit.
I
That's
think
crazy.
I think I'm gonna go with orphans for the win.
Oh my god.
That's mine.
Orphan.
You were the burp one, weren't
Rob,
you?
yes.
The burp one was second. It just
individual.
didn't fit.
What?
It didn't for me. It didn't fit.
Come on. That's comedy.
No, it was definitely funny.
Just go on.
I think it just would have been
We're
funnier in
better
a different
orphans.
scenario.
The orphans is crazy.
Where's the discard pile?
Your own. You have your own. Or you can use this one. It doesn't matter.
We'll keep it together so we know.
Yeah, so I confuse them with my cards one of these rounds.
Oh yeah, don't do that. Here, we'll put it in the middle.
I'm not laughing for any of these.
The discard pile
giving
is
my
in the
shit
middle
away.
of the table for everybody that wants to know.
This is bullshit.
Frank's mad.
All right.
Bullshit. Should be winning.
Just say no to.
Oh man. Say it again.
Just say no to.
Oh, I have to pick up another card. Pass that down. Oh yeah.
Oh, we forgot. Nice card.
Just say no to drugs, kids.
That way there's more for me.
Remember those campaigns that say no to drugs, kid? Oh, we all know we're gonna grow up eventually and do drugs. Like, it's
okay.
I just already knew how because of that
That's
campaign.
crazy. This guy's wild.
The campaign taught you?
I was like, oh, that's how you do that? Cool, good looking.
It's like what was it? The Dare campaign, whatever the fuck
the
it was.
Dare.
The Dare campaign.
Against
Like,
drugs
yeah,
and
no one's ever
yeah.
stepped out and offered me free drugs, but that's how you do that. Thanks for letting me know.
This is crazy. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Just say no to the death penalty.
That's not
No,
how
I
that
mean,
works.
I disagree.
That's not how that works.
Just say no to big balls.
Yeah.
That's extra.
Pause.
Just say no to feeling a little prick.
How do you feel a prick if prick is white people?
A little prick.
Is prick a racial term?
For
Like
Caucasians?
you have to, you can only be a Caucasian to say it, or be one.
You have to be
Both.
one.
I don't.
You have to be Caucasian to be a prick.
Yeah.
You have to be Caucasian.
Nah,
to
so
be a
that's
prick?
not true.
I disagree.
No, it's definitely not true because I know black people that have called other black people a fucking prick.
I've never heard that from a black
You
man's
may
mouth.
not have,
I'm a
but-
nigger, so
Wow.
I think my source is a little more credible.
No, it's not. Not really. Maybe
You're not
for the
ignorant
age
at all.
Of the age
She's
of the-
not ignorant at all.
Maybe not for the age of the people that I was chilling with then, because
I've called people pricks. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like fucking
I haven't
prick.
used-
And
I
Is
it's-
that
haven't
white?
used
Is that
prick,
person
but
Caucasian?
that
you're
doesn't
calling
mean
a
I
prick?
That I
wouldn't
called a
use it.
prick? No, it's
Nah,
anybody
I
who's
haven't.
acting like a
Really?
prick. It's just anybody who's acting like a prick.
right. You're like,
A
you know,
prick is just a term
you know
for
a
dick.
prick when,
Anyone being
when it's
a
a
dick
prick.
is
You
a
know what I
prick.
mean?
Fucking
There's only a
prick.
special
Yeah.
type of person you call a prick. Like, if
No,
you
you're
call
right. You
someone
gotta be an
prick,
extra dick.
He's a
They're
fucking
white.
prick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nah,
No, they could be any color. That's like saying assholes are always white.
yeah.
No, the
No.
booty hole brown girl just
I was
said
just
she
gonna
didn't
say
know
assholes
the
are
booty hole
actually
was
brown.
brown.
I've known pretty
Nah, that
much
girl clearly
every
stated booty
fucking
holes are
race to
brown.
call someone a prick.
Yeah, like
I haven't heard it. He was the first one, but it doesn't mean that it's not happening. I just never
It's
heard
definitely
I reserve
happening.
that one for Caucasians. Maybe that's just a person.
Yeah, that's a
it.
personal
That can-
preference.
That's fine.
which is fine.
It's
Yeah, I
definitely
can't
one that
disagree
catches
with
you
that.
off guard.
We got
Somebody
one
calls you
more.
a prick.
Just say no to doing it the hard way.
I'm
I'm gonna go with big balls.
Yes, I
Just
got
say no to big balls.
no to feeling a little prick.
Hey.
I'm gonna go with big balls. That was funny to me.
Thank you.
And that's why this game is
Well,
great because
well, thank you.
whoever, you know what I mean?
Subjective, right?
Thank you for liking my big balls.
Oh man.
Got him.
Would be Frank.
Got him.
Yo, there's been ones I wanted to use, but they were too pause worthy.
Nah, that's the whole point of the game.
I know, but like,
Got him.
get the point. Like,
Got
look at what he
him,
got
buzzy
a point on. All right, so it's on you.
All right. All you need is blank. All you need
Oh, the big balls one
Is-
perfect for this.
Mm-hmm. That's how it always
You
works.
said all you
As
need
soon as
is?
you use the card, the better chance.
all
for
you
it
need
comes.
is
Now you said I can change my cards in once, or I can like. How do you want to do this? Can I pick which ones I want to get rid
You
of?
can only, yeah. I mean, I don't give a fuck. You
No,
can
I
just
wanna get
change
rid of all of
them.
these.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to do all of them. You can't just pick and choose.
Yeah, all of them.
Mine is on your laptop, sir.
What happened?
Card is right next to you.
By the laptop, you said?
Yeah.
The other card is right there on the
It
couch.
should be right on the laptop.
All you need is.
Somebody want to pass this to him.
Pass that to Frank Wizzo.
Frank, the cards you need are right there on the couch.
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt is
Is your
crazy.
name Franklin?
Frankfurt is another name
just-
for.
Your name is
just
just Frank?
It's just Frank.
Yeah.
Just being Frank.
Francesca.
Who's got? I only got 3 cards. I got all cards.
Yeah, no, you don't have mine yet.
Do I have yours?
I gave
Oh
you.
shit, this card would be perfect for this one.
Right.
I hate when
Yeah,
that
so
shit
what,
happens.
one-
You should have 4.
After
You have
pass
mine
it in,
now.
You always see some other shit.
Yo, for real.
All right.
I'm gonna keep. My
Let's see.
poise.
Let's keep my
All you
poise.
need is contributing to the delinquents of a minor. Or delinquency, sorry. Contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
That sounds like some pedophile.
All you need
shit.
is
Right?
contributing to a. Yeah, I can't get behind that.
Pause.
Pause.
All you need is large jugs. That's
Jugs
kinda-
is crazy.
That's true though. All you need is
You're not wrong.
downward dog.
They're not wrong
That's
again.
random.
You're not wrong.
Downward dog. All you need is a long shaft.
Wait a
Period.
Oh, I guess that's a matter of
Period.
perspective.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna go with large jugs.
Large jug.
Boop, that's me, buddy.
Oh shit.
I was gonna say, 'cause that last one was definitely a
Figures.
matter of perspective because I don't need none of that, but she would.
Makes
You know
sense.
what I mean? Like,
All you need.
You gotta pass one of them tan joints.
so now it's her turn.
Not the one you
Yep,
just read,
She gotta
though.
take one of those. Yep.
I mean, oh, you know what? I didn't even look at
Grab one out the middle. Hinge it up. Shuffle that deck. Pause.
My
You
guidance
got that
counselor
shit.
told me I should focus
Look at
on
that.
blank
It's just the ability
as
to
a
just
career
like
choice.
Hold on, wait. You heard that?
the ability to make anything gay is funny as hell.
My guidance counselor told me I should focus on blank
Oh shit.
as a career choice. My guidance counselor told me I should focus on blank as a career choice. Pussy.
We'll say that one more time.
My guidance counselor told me I should focus on blank as a career choice. Motherfucker. Damn brother.
Every time I hear like, "Dang brothers," I'm like, he took our jobs.
You
Like,
fucking
He
brother
took her
lover.
drugs is crazy. You brother lover.
Jugger lover.
Jugger lover.
Brother loving, jugger lover.
Brother lover, jugger.
I know it's not. That's
Is that a juggernaut?
My guidance counselor told me I should focus on my incredibly flexible yoga instructor
what?
as a career choice.
I didn't give you mine.
All right.
Oh,
My guidance
boo.
counselor told me I should focus on getting a little behind as a career choice. My guidance counselor told me I should focus on something stiff as a career choice.
That's crazy.
Terrible. Fire that guy.
Yeah.
Right.
The hell did I walk into?
My guidance counselor told me I
Pause.
should
Fired
focus
stiff,
on.
apparently.
I should focus on. Nah, the stiff got it. I'm sorry. Getting jerked around. Yeah, nah, it's definitely stiff.
That's me.
Stiff.
Stiff is crazy.
Frankie with the
There you go,
stiffy.
Frank.
Crazy.
You won with the
Why?
stiff one.
Murder.
Murder, she
I that them say I that them mean.
Murder,
Straight through, right through, brother.
Oh, gotta go to Jamaica next.
Have to.
You worry about Florida.
I know, right? No, the hell yeah. You're right. I just
Florida's
came back
a
from
great
Puerto Rico
vibe.
not so long ago.
Jamaica's next.
Hell yeah. You can't downgrade.
Yeah, only up. Only up. Nah.
Blank is a well-known sign of virility.
Define virility.
Can you use it in a
potency.
sentence, please?
Like,
Right.
You know,
Origin
getting
and
the
definition.
job done is a well-known sign of virility. That's, you know what that is.
So say it again. The blank is. Say it
I'm
again.
not saying it again. It's already a tongue twister
gotta
as it
relax.
is for
Saying
me.
it
You gotta
again.
relax.
I ain't saying it.
Virility.
Pass him that card.
One more time.
No.
Read it all.
Is blank is a well-known sign of virility.
Yo, some of the terms that be on these cards cracks me the fuck up. Like, who sat around thinking of this shit? Like,
Random people writing random
it's like,
shit
yo,
on
I've heard
cards.
that term one time in my entire life.
And they right on the
You
mug.
know what I mean? And you just all of a sudden pulled it out of my memory banks. Like, it's crazy.
Who am I missing?
I think you're missing 6. Pause.
What?
No, it's just fun to say pause after shit. And
That's
then
all
you're
I'm
like,
saying.
wait,
The
what?
ability is
Is that
what?
gay?
And it makes you think about it. Like, was that gay?
Right, that's why it's fun
How
to just
could that
randomly be
be
like,
gay?
Is
pause.
that gay? It's crazy.
You gotta question it.
If you have to question it, it's gay.
Is it they?
Is it they or them?
Is it the brothers?
See, I never understood that word. The brothers.
Them brothers is
Never
crazy.
understood that they them.
Kim
Like, there's more than one of
Jong-un
you? I don't-
is a well-known sign of virility.
Oh shit.
Yo, it's his way or no way.
Lying something bare is a well-known sign of virility.
What does that
mean?
I don't really know.
What is it? Laying something bare? Is that what you said?
Lining.
It's getting that pipe.
Lining or
You're putting that pipe in. You know what I mean? You're laying something bare. You know what I mean?
I got it right.
No, I'm
Yeah, your shit.
brother, please.
That's wild.
Standing attention is a well-known sign of virility.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
And keeping it up is a well-known sign of virility. That's probably the realest one. I actually gotta say, laying something bare.
Yes.
Bare.
This guy.
You see how I coaxed it out?
It almost
Pause.
like, what the fuck is that? It's
Yo, I'm done.
Yo, you gotta chill. You gotta chill.
Laying something bare.
Yeah.
Laying
Fuck does that
something bare.
mean?
That was great. That was a great one.
I don't even think
That's
he
some
knew what it
plumber
meant when he
shit.
picked the card.
He said that's some plumber shit. Like some
Laying
Super
something
Mario.
bare, yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Can I pick a different card, or do I have to go with the one I
Not
picked?
5-5.
You got two sides.
Frank, do I have to go with this card, or can I pick another one?
You got two sides.
If it's wicked lame, just I
It's two
guess.
sides.
Thank
Read
you.
The other side.
Nah, I read both sides. It's not worth it.
Oh. This guy
It's
just,
not worth it.
This guy. Oh, and he's split in half, huh?
Yeah, that's some other
It
shit.
shows no signs.
He's
of
going
hilarity.
deep.
It's effort.
Pause.
It's going deep. Big balls.
Not the juggernaut.
Yeah.
Just call me by the nickname I had in high school. Blank.
Oh, God.
Little Dicky. Yo.
Hi, I'm Dave.
One more time.
Just call me by the nickname I had in high school.
Yes.
Blank. Blank is in quotations.
Of course.
Give it. Remember, guys, just call me by the nickname I had in high school. Blank.
Oh shit! I should have picked this card. That's way fun.
That's how it always happens.
You'd be late as hell.
Nah, it's always the next card you pick up. You're like, fuck. We're missing I and I's. Drum roll.
Drum rolls.
Jeopardy team.
Oh,
Shit's all
I
sour
didn't
apple
know.
green. This is hilarious.
I don't have a drum roll, I don't think.
Yo, these shits are delicious, by the way.
Yeah, they are.
Like these are better than the shit you brought last time. The
seltzer water.
Yeah, the
shits,
vodka
yeah.
shits.
That's when you know a guy wants another one. When a brother wants another one.
Whoa, hey.
What the fuck?
No,
Go
I'm
ahead,
just saying. I'm
yo.
just letting you know. Like, oh, Jim Beam. That's why. Jim Beam. They do it right.
You worked up a whopping thirst.
Oh, shit. What is the pause? Why do I feel like we need to pause that? Whopping is crazy. You're in for a whopping, buddy. What the fuck?
Worked up a whopping thirst. He wants another
Yo,
Jim Beam.
just call me by my nickname I had in high school. George Clooney. Duh. Just call me by the nickname I had in high school. Mr. Spock. Just call me by the nickname. Why does everybody have names? Just call me by the nickname I had in high school. Bruised Bananas.
Bruce Banana.
Just
I get it.
Just call me by the nickname I had in high school. Long John Silver. Bruised
Someone
Bananas for the
actually
win.
had that lineup. Long John Silver.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody happened to have names. Here.
That was
Oh
me.
no, that's trash.
It was Long John Silver or Sophia
No.
Vergara's.
Sophia Vergara.
Look at that. All that shit you was talking, Frank, and you got 2 wins.
Yo, I had to catch up to y'all motherfuckers.
He got 3.
Speaking of ketchup, y'all know they have ketchup Doritos out and
That's
hot
nasty.
mustard.
Yeah.
The hot mustards are fire, yo.
Nah, you're gross.
Hot mustard's is good as fuck.
The hot mustard ones sound good. The
You're
ketchup,
dirty.
Dumb
nah.
good, yo.
Like think
They
about
taste
it.
like the Chinese hot mustard.
That's crazy though.
They taste dumb good.
All right, how about let's switch it up? How about I read both and you pick which one you want?
All right, I'm with it. Let's go.
All right, either don't hate me because I'm blank, or when I drink I can't keep myself from.
Yeah, but which
That
one you're
one.
gonna know
Drinking
which?
one.
Oh, you're saying we
yeah,
choose?
we got-
Yeah.
I
You
go
still
with
choose.
drinking
You
one.
still don't let me know.
Oh.
The drinking one for sure.
When I drink I can't keep myself from. Versus.
I like that
That's
one.
what y'all are choosing. I don't care which one.
All right, we can do that one.
Drinking. So say it again. I
When
can't.
I
When I
drink,
drink.
When I
keep
drink I
myself-
can't keep myself from.
Be so mad if this shit don't win. This shit gotta win. Frank.
Damn, it's like we rehearsed that shit.
All right. In sequence.
Sequential order. Not to be confused with sequential ocha.
It's wild.
I will forever remember that. Like that whole shit lives rent free in my head forever, yo. Sequential ultra. Jim Carrey out with the fucking horns and shit.
When
Jim
I
Carrey's
drink,
invited
I
me to
can't
look
keep
out.
myself from the Seven Dwarfs.
That's hilarious.
Buddy, whatever you're into.
Just the fact that she even had dwarfs just running around. Is crazy.
Right, 7 of them too.
Yeah. Like one wasn't enough. You had to have
Niggas that get the
7.
job
you need
done. What you talking
several.
about?
Several
You need a
dwarfs.
quadruple.
brothers.
Several
Little
dwarves.
brothers.
When I drink,
No,
I
that's
can't keep
multiple.
myself from my fist.
Oh,
Oh shit.
That has many implications.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
that's crazy.
Multiple dwarves is wild.
When I drink, I can't keep myself from skinny dipping.
I mean,
That's fair.
been there.
Hey, is it still considered
But
skinny
there was
dipping?
no water.
Real
When I
question.
drink-
Real question.
Huh?
Go ahead. No, finish. I'll ask the question.
When I drink, I can't keep myself from porking a hole or poking a hole.
Porking a hole.
Porking is crazy.
Porking would have been it.
That got it.
Fucking got it.
Is it poking or porking? Because porking changes it.
It's poking.
Poking is, man.
It's poking.
But porking a hole is
Yo,
crazy.
it's poking. It's
Porking
poking.
a hole would have been great. I wish this had the write your own cards like Cards Against Humanity does.
Oh yeah.
Because that would have been it right there.
Porking.
Porking a hole.
I still think poking a hole got it anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. Hey,
there
I
you
got
go.
one for the win.
1 point.
All
Let's
right,
go.
One. We all on the
On the
board.
scoreboard.
I'll pass that down.
Porking a hole.
Same thing Frank did. I'm
This
read
shit
both
sounds
sides.
like a pig every time. It's like,
Oh, so that brings me to another question.
instead of
All right, so
macaroni
first
sounds,
question,
it's
right?
like
Before I read this
sounds.
card, is this still considered skinny dipping if you're fat?
Oh shit!
Think about that shit for a minute, right?
That's fucked up. That's like saying, do Asian people say clothes made down the street?
So easy a baby could do it.
Yo, y'all
Crazy, right?
Think about that. So easy a baby could do it.
And right, think about it, right?
Mom said Long John Silver was a porn star. That's crazy.
Oh shit!
Ma,
Damn, how do you feel about that
She
one?
got
I think that was long dunks over.
She got it is actually.
All right, what
She
was the
gotta
question
relax.
again?
She
Ask
got
the-
all the way relaxed.
I didn't even read the question. I just went with the skinny
That's
dipping because I
funny.
thought that shit was funny as hell.
That's funny as fuck. Yo.
I lost like all 5 of my senses.
My guy's mom just came on and told him it was a porn star. Like, that's funny as
Fucked
fuck.
up so bad. All right, let me read these questions. All right, when I drink, I can't keep myself from blank.
No, that's the one you just won.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
shit.
won that one. You
Give
got to
me
pick
the-
one.
oh, you gave me this.
I was listening to this shit too. Like, damn.
No,
This sounds
that's the one
familiar.
you need to keep.
You handed me the other one.
No, that's
All
the
right.
one you need to keep.
Damn, so we don't even know what we answered.
All right.
Oh, did we give our card over? No, we didn't give our card yet.
No. Let's go.
No, you didn't.
What to say?
I love the smell of blank in the morning.
Or
If you've got blank, flaunt it.
I like the first one.
If you got blank, flaunt it. I love the smell of blank in the morning.
My vote is that one.
Yeah, that one.
What do y'all love the smell of in the morning? Let's
Hot
find out.
pooch.
Oh, somebody grilling cheese? Word.
I know, you good?
Great.
You want me to grab it?
Yo, one of the wildest things I ever heard.
You still picking?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know when you're good.
I have 2. I don't know which one I want.
Wait, say it again.
I love the smell of blank in the morning.
Mm.
Say it one more time.
I love the smell of blank in the morning. This is a good one, too.
Yeah, this is a funny one. Or will be.
Say it one more time.
Whoever came up with this whole
love
formula.
the smell of blank in the morning.
I love the smell of blank.
I love the smell of blank in the morning.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, like everything fits.
Everything. And look, everything fits would be a good one too. 1, 2, 3. Need one more.
Oh, my bad.
That's why you gotta
See, that's why we got to get rid of that shit.
That's why you gotta take that curtain down.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, what do y'all love the smell of in the morning? Y'all love the smell of bromance in the morning? That's crazy.
Damn, what does bromance smell like?
That's crazy.
It's like
butt
butter.
Butt butter is disgusting.
Back butter.
Butt is even worse.
Butt stuff. That's wild.
Butt stuff.
Butt stuff.
Butt stuff.
Yeah, wild.
Buster or butt stuff.
Butt stuff.
Well, I mean, no.
You love the smell of butt stuff in the
No,
morning?
I'm gonna let it go. No, just continue.
Right. Hey, you know what? Moving on. I love the smell of manhood in the morning.
Whoa,
that's rough. Romance and manhood back to back. That's rough.
Not back to back.
Back to back.
Butt to butt.
Yo, all right, that's crazy. I love the smell of releasing gas in a crowd.
In the morning?
In the morning.
In the
Yeah,
AM,
that could be funny.
In the AM.
Do that shit in the elevator. And then get off.
Yeah, see, they did the fake
I got
farts.
another story for that. I love the smell of weapons of mass destruction in the morning. That's some evil
that's some
shit.
Yeah, that's really sinister.
These are all fucked. Well,
Salacious.
You Nazi.
Salacious.
You smell manhood in the morning. I'm going with manhood. Who got man?
That's me.
Manhood
Of course,
is
So,
hilarious.
so going back to that, the
Not 3 points.
releasing gas in the car. One of the most fucked up things I ever did, in my opinion, going through a car wash and letting gas go in the car wash. As soon you can't roll the window down.
That's fucked up.
That's probably one of those fucked up.
I mean, were
things
you
ever-
by yourself?
No, there was people in the car.
That's what he said.
That's why I was like, that's why it's fucked. So think you can't roll the windows down.
You can't do
Like you're gonna have
shit.
to. You
That's
got no
fucked
spray
up.
in the car.
Yeah, I'm mad.
Yeah,
No,
there's
got-
been many a fogged up windows.
It's
I'm mad as fuck.
The
if you do
footprint.
that.
Do you
I mean,
force the window?
You forced
Nah,
the
it
window.
just happens in the opportune moments.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a nigga that's
You waited
got,
a whole lifetime for that.
That's a nigga that's got
opportunity.
gas on demand.
Gas on demand.
Yo,
Got
loud
one
on
from-
deck is crazy.
From
Got
butt.
One in the chamber.
From butt butter.
But
That's that back butter.
That was a little butt stuff.
back butter.
Nah, that's no fucking way.
He's losing it.
Yo, back butter's crazy.
Back butter.
Back butter is super. Wow.
Back paste.
Put
Niggas built like
Back
Frank,
paste.
Yo, ass paste.
Pooch, actually, pooch paste.
Asphalt.
Pooch paste.
Taint paint.
Asphalt.
Asphalt.
No. Taint paint.
Tank.
Oh, shit.
That's
Yikes.
crazy.
Yo, that's crazy.
All right, so I have to pick now.
Yeah.
I admit it. I'm jealous of blank, or you can make any experience better by adding blank to the mix.
Oh shit! I like.
Which
the
one do
second
y'all want?
That second one.
You can add anything by adding blank to the mix.
Yep, that's the one. All right. So you can make experience. You can make any experience better by adding blank to the mix. You can make any experience better by adding blank to the mix.
Dun dun dun. Somebody about to be in trouble.
Pause. That's my answer. By adding pause.
Adding pause to the mix. I wish I had that card.
Long John Silver being a porn star is hilarious.
That's crazy.
I can't get over that one.
I think it's Dong Silver though.
Long Dong Silver.
Either way, she knows what she's trying to say. Whether she's
No, she's saying what she gotta say.
Thank you. We get it, Leg.
I'm just saying that's fucking awesome. So You can make any experience better by adding getting off to the mix.
That's a fact.
I mean, it doesn't make it worse. Well, I guess it can make it worse. It depends on who's around it where you are. Because
You could
can make it way worse.
You could be designer. He just did that shit on a plane.
That's what I'm saying. Or you could be
never-
Pee Wee Herman and be
you
in
didn't
here.
Jerked off in the
Beating
clouds.
shit off.
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
You didn't hear about that?
Yeah, under the
Designer?
blanket and everything. He got asked to leave,
Who
and
did?
he left.
Designer.
Yeah.
That's the closest he can get
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah,
Rock
And
yeah.
he was
Club.
up there touching himself. Swear
Yeah.
to God. It's
He's like-
you can Google it.
Got arrested.
Sky
for-
jerking is crazy.
Sky jerking is
jerking.
wild, though.
Aerial jerk.
Sky's the limit is crazy.
Yeah.
How are you joining the Mile High Club by yourself?
Yeah, that's what he did.
But look at
It's a
his
different
design.
meaning for skydiving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make any experience better by adding whips to the mix.
Yep.
Okay, 50 Shades.
You can make.
Oh, I was thinking
50
like
Shades of
cars.
Brothers.
I was thinking colonizer.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it could go
Right.
either way.
Again,
It
point
could
of
go
view.
either way.
Again, like we were talking about earlier, it depends on who
Sick
you're
of this
asking.
shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was the white half. That motherfucker came out.
You
Oh
can
my
make
God.
any experience
Fuck it, it
better
came
by
out.
adding being titillated to the mix.
Titillated.
What is
by Diddy.
titillated?
Diddle
I'm
by
never even-
Diddy.
You be hitting
No
titillated.
titty. You can make any experience better by adding my ex to the mix.
Oh, dun dun dun.
No, that's quite the opposite of better to the mix. Like, no.
Titillated.
I'm going with titillated just
Wait,
because
you
that's
didn't
fun
read-
to say.
Titillated.
No, there's one you didn't read.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
No,
4.
you still only read off 3, though.
Which one?
Being titillated,
Oh,
whips,
Titillated
getting
one.
off, and my ex.
Titillated
I read them
won
all.
that.
Oh, I didn't hear the getting off one.
Yeah, I'm going with titillated.
Word.
You were getting
Get
off,
that.
weren't you? Pause.
He was getting off. He was getting
So we
off
can
from being
skip right over
titillated.
that.
What's
Nah,
that
but
called?
yeah.
Titillated mean?
Oh,
The
I don't know, but that's why it wins. Because that
I got a
sounds
question for
funny.
y'all.
to
I
say.
knew that.
Not
would win.
titillated means they're extra excited.
What's the question?
I knew that would win.
Why
'cause
do
Legacy looks
relationships
same
typically lack communication? Because you're not titillating?
Oh shit! No, that would be a lack of orgasm.
Wow.
from being titillated.
From being
no,
titillated.
not being titillated.
Not being titillated.
Lack of titillation. Yo.
A decline of the titillation.
Detitillation.
Detitillation. This
De-titillation?
nigga like saying words. All right. When I think classy, I think blank. My partner's fantasy night includes blank. It was amazing.
Nah, I want to go with
I think
classy.
the first one.
When I think classy, I think blank. What do you think of when you think classy?
Hmm.
All of these.
So if I don't want these cards, I just
Yeah, you just throw them
You
away.
can only
dude.
do it once though.
No, you can do it more than once.
Oh, you told me I can only do it once.
No,
That's because it's you. No, I'm playing.
Oh wow.
Wow.
When I think of what?
When I think of classy, I think of blank.
See, I just picked a better card just now.
Yeah, see?
Can I have mine back?
Nope.
When I just picked is so much funnier.
Say it again one more time.
When I think classy, I think blank.
They should have a card
Pass-
where you have to
you
pick
pass that
3
down.
cards out of your hand and use them at once.
Oh, that's Cards Against Humanity.
No, like it's
Pass
like
it
literally just pick
Pass it
3
down.
cards
Oh, I see.
and that's your answer.
All right, this is the last one right here.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, boo.
Let's see what y'all think of when y'all think of classy. That's wild. When I think classy, I think Breaking Wind. That's crazy. Oh, that's a fact. When I think classy, I think a stimulus package.
Middle
A
classy.
stimulus package. Hey, shout out them
There's all types of stimmies.
I hope we get one from
a
a
stimmy
Canadian.
A
package.
stimmy sounds
A
crazy.
stimmy package?
A stimmy package is
You
even
get a
worse.
stimmy package. Shout out to them stimmy packages. Shit hit my account when I needed it.
Them skinny
My
stimmies.
account? My banking? I don't see.
So, yeah, I pause to anything.
different
Like-
types of accounts.
And you
out there.
question what you said.
Legacy got a gift.
But don't do it on my account.
You
Gift
make
is
anything gay. When
Tell
I
you,
think
just say pause. It's
when
great.
when I think classy, I think getting tested for an STD.
I mean, it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Being responsible. I like it. What the fuck is this? I can't even pronounce this word. Who's long? That's your long ass word.
Pronounce this word.
How the fuck do you pronounce a contortionation? What the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
I don't even know how to pronounce
Let me
that.
see.
Long ass.
Contortionist.
Contortionist.
Oh.
Wow.
That's sexy. I didn't even think that was spelled like that. I'm not even gonna lie. I've never seen that word in my life.
See how it's spelled?
Contortionist. All right. So when I think contortionists are pretty classy. They do. It's like a classy stripper.
They come right out the box.
What the heck?
Whoa.
Pre-folded.
They don't take clothes off.
Not pre-folded.
They're like Valdo.
They're like they're like the true definition of an exotic dancer. Like that's
Not the true definition.
They just classy and don't.
Fuck with your heart.
They're exotic. The dancing's exotic.
Not fold her into a box.
She already came out the box.
Classy.
Now you fold their
Not
box
a box
into
in a box.
A Russian doll?
It's the hot box.
Stimmy package.
Stimmy.
Stimmy package is crazy.
I'm gonna go with contortionist.
That's me.
What the fuck?
All right, Leg won this shit. Fuck him.
See, but Stimmy was
Stimmy package is wild.
Stimmy
though.
was me.
I thought I
Stimmy
was about
was
to lose
second.
it when you said Stimmy package.
I love when a Stimmy hits my account.
Right.
Crazy.
And then my mom's over here. She's nonstop. Now she's talking about.
Yo, she said
She's
you're
got a
right.
lot.
His name is Long Dong Silver. He was a British porn star.
She's extra.
Not the
Extremity.
extremely large lower extremity.
Not the big leg.
Yeah, get out.
This is why.
Please, nobody call him Big Leg. Yes, it is.
This is
was
why.
it. Episode 2000.
It's stuff like that is why I drink, so I can forget like that was said.
You drink to forget?
I drink to forget that. You want to remember that was said? I don't.
I told you I lost all 5 senses.
See, look, you lost 5 senses. I'm gonna
Can't see. Can't hear. Definitely can't taste.
Definitely can't taste this wild. Get
That's
the fuck.
dangerous.
That was cool.
It was a cool game.
Right.
All right. We'll be back next motherfucking week. Thanks for tuning in. We had a
Yes,
great
we
time.
Toodaloo,
Again,
brothers.
If you have it, make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
If you were titillated as
share,
well.
and
Share it.
subscribe.
We'll be back
Send it to the brothers.
next week, Thursday, 8 p.m.
8
You can go to marvichimedia.com or you can go to the YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/c/marvichimedia. Okay?
Big up Marvici.
Yeah.
Tell
Ouchie.
them.
Marvici.
Right, that's
All right, brother.
We hope you had a good time. We'll see you
Yo.
next week.
Miss y'all. Let's
Peace.
go.
Let's take our
That's right. We haven't taken our pick yet. Hold on.
Nate, get on. Get with Leg.
Oh, the picture.
We're going to call this the Stimmy.
The flick, the stimmy.
Nah,
That's
it's
funny.
funny. Yeah, this. It could be anything.
Long Dong Silver is what we should call this. Long Dong.
Long dong.
Yeah, you can put the mic behind you, man.
All right, y'all. Ready on the count of 3. Look into the blue light. Ready? 1,
There we go.
2, 3.
Perfect.
Boom. We'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Hey, I hit the stage like I belong up there. No ice, just vintage sweater logo Hershey Bears. To calm my nerves a bit, some bud with purple hairs. Couple rum and cokes to help me master stairs. They gon' see I'm nice, but hold the 9 like Steve McNair. Just in case they plotting on me, I'll go Tony on the stairs. The world is mine, they throwing shade, don't wanna see me shine. But every time I spit, they realize they can't compare. Apples to oranges, whipping foreigns, imported shit just a rental for now. But just wait till I'm out here touring and people see I'm important. I came a long way from 16 acres, my origin. From flipping mid-grade to my plugs forage in Oregon. Bud farms just to send me some more
it. Gotta tuck arms and link in certain coordinates. I ain't in rap for trophies or worthless ornaments. Every song I make is more than verses and choruses. Hey, but that's just me though. Writing is written inside my genomes. Keep the game unlocked, had to memorize the key code. Me and Black make this shit look easy as a free throw. And the house always wins like a casino. I'll be happy with a few hits. Bobby Valentino driving to the sunset like Jesse in the El Camino. I can't leave without the gold and end up like Dan Marino.
Yo, me and Marsha just landed. You see the starship. They never panic until they plan it could be the target. The whole world crumbling, fumbling be the hardest. Our stomachs rumbling and I'm swearing volcanic eruptions is just mumbling when in comparison. Any enemy staring could tell a scope I ain't hearing them. Black host cheer when I tag the ones out arrogance, the atmosphere. Say I'm the best, hands down, they'll say that's so queer. Taking off, that's what I just did the last whole year. Sky's the limit, I don't even wanna have no lair. I need a spaceship, Elon Musk better take Smith to the moon in a colony. Mel Gibson and Patriot, embrace this. Niggas is clones, I feel like Thanos. As I sit in this infinity stone, snap my fingers, shorty get naked like she living alone. I feel like a Flintstone when I give it a bone. Gotta pat myself on the back like I was missing my phone. This Roman signal is giving me a signal in Rome. Got a pigeon, she sound like a sad pit when she moan. I be sending her home to you with the cynical tone. My style hovers above yours like the shit is a drone. Say something about the house, it's like you living with Crohn's. Painful, cause we be with the shits, clip them and go. Down in Maryland, it's like I'm dissing Mrs. Monroe.
Smith House.